Sunday lights, game day's here. DrDelay is live, let's hear that cheer. In the north, the grind runs deep. Steelers wave the black and gold, no sleep. Bengals roar and Browns ignite. Ravens fly under primetime lights. Jets take flight, Bills bring fire. Dolphins dive, Pats don't tire. From New York snow to Miami heat, delay calls every play so sweet. Titans thunder, Texans burn. Jags on the rise with every turn. Colts stampede on Sunday stage. Every snap fuels the rage. Broncos ride, the Raiders roll. Chiefs keep climbing toward the goal. Chargers spark the Cali sky. DrDelay's mic is riding high. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, DrDelay is live under Sunday lights. Black and gold, we bleed that pride. Steel City hearts electrified. Terrible towels in the air tonight. Pittsburgh's power under Sunday light. Here we go. Packers frozen, Lions roar. Vikings and Bears want one more score. From Lambeau chills to soldier fights. Delays calling through the nights. Eagles fly, the Giants stand tall. Cowboys charge, Redskins ball. Sunday buzzing, fans online. NFL chaos, it's game time. Falcons fly and Bucks set sail. Saints march on, Panthers wail. From Atlanta down to the Bay, we bring the noise every play. Niners grind and Seahawks soar. Cardinals reload, Rams one more. From Cali sun to desert nights, DrDelay's voice lights up the fights. Under the Sunday lights, fans go wild, we stream all night. Every down, every fight, DrDelay is live under Sunday lights. Hey, hey, game day's here. DrDelay is live, loud and clear. Hey, hey, game day's here. DrDelay is live, loud and clear. Here we go. Steelers. Here we go.
All right, how's it going, guys? We are back for another game. Another game. Another dollar. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to DrDelay. I, of course, am DrDelay. We've got the Giants and the Bears today. 2-7 Giants taking on the 5-3 Bears. Of course, the Giants, well, it's been a rough season for them as they've had a lot of injuries. Of course, Neighbors, that's got to be the main people you think of when you think about injuries for the Giants. Got music before the stream now. Oh, yeah. Sounds like Bowling for Soup. Yeah. No, I definitely prefer like the pop rock alternative, like Blink 182 type of stuff. So that's where that song is kind of inspired from. Yeah, I have some songs now. I have a song for the NFL, college football, and MLB. So ready for MLB next year just for that song. But yeah, we've got I think should be a good one. ESPN thinks it's going to be a good one. They have the Bears with a 51% chance to win. So pretty much an even game. It is snow. It is windy. So that is football weather here in Chicago. The Bears are favored by 3.5 for this one. See if I can get... no, I can't get a schedule for you guys. It is what it is. But I think it should be a good one. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. As always, again, I know there's always a lot of competition out there for your attention for this game, especially, these two teams, I believe, both have chat sports accounts, so definitely not a fan of them. It is what it is, so I appreciate you guys letting me call the game for you, because I know there's a lot of people that like chat sports and like being asked for money every 2 minutes. There is the kickoff, going to bounce at the 10 and roll out of bounds. The Giants kicking it off out of bounds to start this one. And that is not how you want to start off if you're the Giants. Gillen with the kickoff, and the Bears will start off at the 40. So here comes Caleb Williams last week. 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, a passer rating of 114. One of his better games as a pro. Also had 5 rushes for 53 yards. So we'll see how this game goes. Again, I think it could go either way. I really do. I genuinely believe that. As it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 40. Williams is going to be in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Williams sending a man in motion. Williams drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 45, pushed out of bounds at the 48. That is Roma Dunze. I think it's a Dunes or a Dunze. I'm just going to do a Dunze. Sounds cooler. It's a gain of 8. Ready for tonight? Oh, yeah, you know it. We need DK to go off. We do. We need him to catch the ball. That would be a good step forward for him. 2nd and 2, ball at the 48. Williams in the shotgun. Now he's under center. Swift in the backfield. Receiver to each side. Williams takes the snap. Play action, looking, fires in the middle. It's caught at the 40. And he is gang tackled at the 36. That is good enough for, of course, a brand new set of downs. That is Luther Burden III. I believe he was a rookie this year, if I recall, from Missouri. 15 yards on the play. You need it for fantasy purposes, this guy. Hey, man, Steelers above your fantasy team. That's how I am. I'll trade my fantasy wins for a Steelers win any day of the week. 1st and 10 at the 36, sending a man in motion. Williams takes the snap, swings it out to his left. Almost intercepted. Would have been an amazing catch. Oh, man, Burns was on the kind of the pressure there, forced the throw a little bit wild, and then the receiver was confused, and that was just a flat-out miss by Flott. The corner, I don't know what he was doing. DJ Moore, the guy that was in the area. 2nd and 10, ball at the 36. Williams in the shotgun, sending a Dunze in motion. As he hands it off to Swift up the middle. He's at the 35, brought down at the 33. That's a gain of 3 for the Bears. It makes it 3rd and 7 at the 33. Giants have given up 100 points in the last 9 quarters. That's never a good sign. Of course, 33 of those came against the Broncos. Everyone, I'm sure, remembers that one. As it's 3rd and 7, ball at the 33. Williams is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers left again. It's snowing. I love this. Snowy and windy. It's going to be a great game as that's a touch pass. This is Swift. He cuts it inside and extends forward to about the 30-yard line for a gain of 3. And it's now 4th and 4. Now, again, normally you think, well, it's at the 30. It's a 48-yard field goal. But it's snowing and windy, folks. So definitely going to change up the game plan for both these teams. They're going to go for it. It looks like 4th and 4. Need to take advantage of those opportunities if you want to win. 100%, especially if you're the 2 and 7 Giants that have not won on the road this year. They need to get to the 26 for a brand new set of downs. Sending Adunes in the shotgun. I can't even speak. Williams is rolling to his right, fires to the end zone. It is caught, but only 1 foot in bounds. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. Pardon my garbage calling there. We're going to move on and never speak about it again. So a turnover on downs. Williams just chucking it to the end zone. Moore not able to keep 2 feet down. Now there's rock music playing in my left ear now. All right, well, I'm not going to promote the channel. That was pretty bad. So we're going to just move on. So yeah, 0-0 Giants ball whenever we do return to coverage. In other games, again, the NFL is beautiful, folks, especially when there's a bunch of games happening at the same time. All right, the Bills and the Dolphins 0-0, Ravens Vikings 0-0, Browns Jets 0-0, Buccaneers already ahead of the Patriots 7-0 in that one. Saints and Panthers 0-0, and the Jaguars Texans 0-0. That's pretty much how it's going to start. You know, again, we've only been playing football for about 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes. Really windy, and when I took the dogs out in the morning. Brr, what a change of weather. Hey, yeah, this is football weather. This is football weather for sure. Really excited about this one, even more now because of the weather conditions. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can, so definitely don't be a stranger. I appreciate you, Keith, for stopping on by. Of course, you've been active the last few streams. Appreciate it. Do you have a poll? Feel free to vote on it. 9 votes in, and I'm kind of shocked by the results, to be honest with you. 78% of the votes make it 80%. 80% of the votes are with the Giants winning today. So a lot of you guys feeling the upset. Very interesting. So we'll see what happens here. Again, it's you know, a game that you're looking at the records, you're like, well, the Bears should be the clear team here, but I guess most people don't feel that way. Giants upset, Dart goes off. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people love darts. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I think again, the Giants are a mess. I totally understand that, but you know, a lot of talk about the quarterback that is, you know, again, they're 2-7. That's where I stand on it. I like Dart. I would have been really happy if he were at the Steelers, but I think we need to pump the brakes a little bit. But that is just my humble opinion. Tampa already up 7-0. Yep, they look good. All right, 1st and 10 for the Giants as they're going to be at their own 30. Love me some Dart. Yep, Agbuka TD. Yeah, no, Emeka Egbuka is really good. 1st and 10 at the 31, actually. Dart is in the shotgun. Now he's going to go under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tracy Jr. in the backfield as Dart's going to hand it off to Tracy. Tracy breaks it outside but can't. He's actually stopped after a loss of 2. Brought down at the 29, Billings on the tackle. Had I known the Giants would have been wearing their throwback away uniforms, I would have put a different logo up. I didn't think... I thought they would have their regular ones. I did not. I should have done the research. That's on me. 2nd and 12, ball at the 29. Dart in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 43, and that is a brand new set of downs for the Giants. But there is a flag. There is a flag, so hold the phone. Looks like Greg Olson is saying it's going to be against the Bears, so I imagine it'll be declined. Yep. The C.J. Gardner-Johnson deciding to embrace the tight end, giving him a hug. He really can't do that. Save that for after the game, I guess. So illegal use of hands, that is declined. Illegal contact on number 35. That is declined. Result play, 1st down. All right, well, brand new set of downs for the Giants. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 43. It is coming down now. Man, oh man, I love this. The snow is moving everywhere. And I don't know what's going on, but referee's taking forever. The Bears fans letting him know, like, hey, what are you doing? It's cold. Play the game. 1st and 10 at the 42. Dart in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Dart kicks the leg, hands it off. This is Tracy, and Tracy is brought behind the line for a loss of 1. Tyrone Tracy Jr. not really having much success so far as the Bears D-line looking really good. Penguins prospect Sergei Murashov makes his debut today, one of the most hyped up goalies in NHL history. Yeah, I've hered about him. Definitely could use a really good goalie. So 2nd 11, ball at the 41. Dart hands it off up the middle, and he is blown up again. And the Bears' run defense looking really good to start the game. Tracy Jr., 3 carries, -3 yards. That is not how you want to start off this one. And now it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Giants. Oh, man, he was crunched. Took it right on the chin there. 3rd and a long 12. Dart in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Dart drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught at the 50. Leaning forward is Johnson as he's brought down at the 49. Going to be a few yards short. Teo Johnson on the catch. And it's 4th and 2. So they may be going for it. I think they're going to go for it. 4th and 2, they're going to go for it at midfield. Interesting. Giants are 9 for 17 on 4th down conversions. Dart in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Dart moving to his right. Now stepping up, and down he goes. Sack. Dexter and Sweat all over it. And the Bears will take over in Giants territory. Looked like he had a guy open, and he just couldn't find him. Interesting. Well, hey, the Bears will take over. Another commercial break again. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. This is game 2 of a DrDelay quadruple header on the channel. So, yeah, a long day for me today. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Yeah, definitely going to be a long one. But yeah, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. And, of course, definitely subscribe to the channel. And of course, again, if you want to talk sports, let's talk sports. Let's have some nice discussions in the comment section below. Of course, again, I'm a football guy. It's kind of what I do here. I talk football. I call games. All right, across the NFL right now, we have the Bills-Dolphins 0-0. The Vikings leading 7-0 over the Ravens. Browns, Jets 0-0. Buccaneers leading 7-0 over the Patriots. Panthers leading 7-0 over the Saints. Panthers could be 6-4 by day's end. What is the world coming to now? Jaguars 3, Texans nothing. That would be pretty insane if the Panthers 6-4. Wonder how that schedule looks for them. I'd have to look at that. Again, I've yet to cover the Panthers. Panthers last team I have not covered. This game features 2 teams I have not covered. So the turnout might be a little bit lower than expected, but, it is what it is, as I'm dropping my phone everywhere. Dropping my phone and looking like a clown. Dropped it again. Call me DK. Just dropping everything. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for sure in this one. Again, I know there's a lot of people calling games right now, so definitely much appreciated. I know there's always chat sports. Dang chat sports, bro. Those bums. Whenever we do return to coverage, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Giants, 47. Bears again went for it on 4th down, couldn't get it. The Giants went for it on 4th down, couldn't get it. So each team trying to outdo each other as far as not getting it on 4th down. So they're going to show the replay here. Dart, again in the shotgun. They had Wan'Dale Robinson in motion. And Dart flat out just missed it. Robinson again was open. It doesn't matter, though. 1st and 10 at the Giants, 47 for Chicago. Caleb Williams drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, moving to his right. It's going to be dropped over the middle. The throw a little bit off. Monaguy, what a guy, unable to make the catch. I love snow football games. Me too, Christopher. I love them. These are my favorite. These are my favorite games for sure. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Bears. In the shotgun, trips to the right to one receiver to the left. Williams sending a man in motion. That's Monagai. Williams going to take it himself up the middle. And he is going to be tripped up after a gain of a yard. Again, Williams, I guess he's been using his legs a little bit more this year, and it's kind of worked. Last year, only averaging 18 points a game. Not very good this year. 27 points a game. Much more impressive on the offense. Much more explosive plays. Average yards, I mean, looking pretty good. There's Williams drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, moving to his left. Now he's going to take off and run, but it's a mistake as he's brought down behind the line. That's a sack. Lawrence with the sack, and there's a flag. And that is not a good sign if it's going to be some sad-looking, the Giants players not looking happy. Holding on the defense. That is an automatic first down, which, again, I think is the worst penalty in the world. Defensive holding, illegal contact should not be an automatic first down. That is just one of the dumbest things in the world. But when you are Flott and you decide to start manhandling DJ Moore for no reason, I guess it is warranted. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Giants 41. That is what I wanted to say. Williams is under center, and now we have some more. I thought I heard a whistle. That was weird. Receiver out wide. Out wide to his left. Williams takes the snap, hands it off to Monagai at the 40. Trucking a guy and is brought down at the 38. Monagai with a 3-yard carry. Of course, looking at the offensive line, they've only allowed 14 sacks. Last year, through 8 games, allowed 29 sacks, and they're averaging more yards per game on the ground. So that's always good. Again, Caleb Williams was responsible for a lot of those sacks, running around for about 10 seconds. Not really a good play. Can't do that in the NFL. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 39. Williams fakes the toss. Moving to his right. Fires wide open at the 35. He's at the 30. And he's slung out of bounds at the 24. As Adunze takes a big hit. And that is a first down for the Bears. This is the first year in my 55 years of a Bears fan. The offense is fun to watch. That's good. I guess, the Bears haven't really been known for their offense. Even in the Cutler era, Jay Cutler, Matt Forte, Alshon Jeffrey, and Brandon Marshall, they never really could reach their potential. As Williams is going to hand it off to Monagai up the middle, and he gets nothing. As the Giants' defensive line is all over it. Showing a little bit of a game day update. Aaron Jones takes up the middle for 3 yards, and the Vikings up 7-0 on the Ravens. Definitely would be cool to see the Vikings win that one. I'm sure both of you Packers and Bears fans here on the channel would not like to see that. You guys would hate that. Chris, of course, pulling for the Giants, though he's calling the shorties. 2nd and 9 for the Bears. Ball at the 23. Williams drops back, looking to his right, now scanning the field, moving to his right, fires to the end zone. Incomplete. Zacchaeus was there. He just couldn't make the catch. Williams with a great throw on the run. That is, you really can't ask for much more from Williams. That was a perfectly placed ball. That was a great throw. Definitely not a Williams fan, but that was a great throw. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better throw. I mean, my goodness. 3rd and 9, ball at the 23. Williams drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 20. He's at the 15, cuts outside at the 10, brought down at the 8. Rome Odunze with a nice catch of 15 yards, and that is a brand new set of downs for the Bears. 1st and goal at the 8 coming up. Brian Burns looking silly on that one. Boo the Vikings. Hey, I'm pulling for the Vikings. First and goal at the 8. Williams is under center, sending a man in motion. That is Burden. As he hands it off to Monagai, he's at the 5, leaning forward. Oh, touchdown! Chicago Bears. What a guy! What a guy is Monagai. Just kept moving the feet, and the Bears open up the scoring as they lead 6-0, pending the extra point. Just kept moving forward. There was a fullback in the backfield. Of course, it was a tight end. But that is old school stuff there. That's what the commentator just said. Yep, and I completely agree. Old school with the fullback ISO formation. That is like early 20, I would say more of the 90s. 2000s, of course, you still had a lot of fullback. Early 2000s, I should say. We're pending the extra point from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Bears lead 7-0 over the Giants with 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Caleb Williams was sacked 68 times last season. This season, been sacked 14 times. Yep, he's definitely doing a lot better as far as not running around like an idiot. I mean, again, the offensive line wasn't good, but he made things worse by holding onto the ball for 8 seconds. Not many quarterbacks are going to not get sacked 68 times when you're holding the ball that long. No bueno. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. I call games, folks. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Again, I know there's a lot of people calling this game, and I've yet to call these teams, so definitely don't know if I'm going to get much of a turnout today, but that's okay. I got to call it. I gotta get these teams out of here, or, definitely call them at one point. And then the Panthers are the last team I have to cover. So we're almost through. We're almost through. Let's do some scoring updates from across the NFL. The Dolphins leading 7-0 over the Bills. The Vikings over the Ravens 7-3. Browns and Jets 7-7. Buccaneers leading the Patriots 7-0. Panthers leading the Saints 7-3. Jaguars leading the Texans 10-0. And again, right after this game, folks, no rest for me. Cardinals Seahawks right after this one. Jeez. It is what it is. Again, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. So, yeah, don't be a stranger. Unless you want to be, that's okay. I promise. Pretty chill guy for the most part. For the most part. Oh, man. Something about doing this is that you need to drink a lot of water. A lot of water to keep the voice much better. Let's just say that, because it can be rough with no water. All right, we're back here in Chicago. Again, the Bears leading 7-0. 8 plays, 47 yards on that drive. Short field. Jonathan Taylor, MVP, Colts Nation. Jonathan Taylor, yeah, that's fair. Jonathan Taylor, definitely a solid back. I would say right now, statistically the best back this year. He is definitely the reason the Colts are where they are. I can definitely agree with you there. Because without Jonathan Taylor, the Colts, they're not 8-2. So that you have a good argument there, as that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants will take over at their own 35. Fox Super 6 play for free $10,000. Man, I used to do that, and I just never could get it. All right, 1st and 10 for the Giants at the 35. Jackson Dart at home, pretty solid. 2-1, 69% completion. On the road, he's 0 for 3 and 57% completion percentage. Sending a man in motion is Dart. In the shotgun. Dart is going to hand it off. This is Singletary, and he slips and not able to get much. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there for Singletary, and it is not looking good for the Giants. They can't seem to run the ball. Coach Dable talking to Russ on the sideline. Russ, it's like, hey, when are you going to put me in? I don't know, Russ. I don't think it's going to happen. In the shotgun is Dart. Dart, play action, heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the sack. He's been bouncing around the NFL the last few years. And what a play there. That's a loss of 8. Came off, just nobody blocking him. I don't know what in the world number 72 was doing on the Giants. That right tackle just was a bot there. There was nobody. I don't know what he was doing. All right, 3rd and 18 at the 27. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to left. Dart drops back, looking. It's going to dump it off over the middle to Singletary. Singletary with a stiff arm. He's at the 30 and is brought down pretty much right there. Nothing doing there for the Giants. They're going to have to punt it away. 3 and outs. That was pretty bad. Greg Olson saying they've been running the ball like immediately on 1st down. And yeah, you got to be a little bit more aggressive. Of course, obviously the elements are a big factor. It's snowing. It is windy. But you can't just lay over because the Bears are ready for it. So there's the snap, and here is the punt. And that's going to field it at the 15. He's at the 20. Cuts it inside at the 25, diving to about the 28-yard line. And that's where the Bears will start their drive. 3:34 left to go in the 1st quarter. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, this is the channel for you. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for this 2nd game of the doubleheader today. Or, no, not the doubleheader. It's quadruple header on the channel. 2nd game of the quadruple header. Hopefully this game, again, I picked it because, well, 1, I have yet to cover these teams, but also I felt like this could be a sneaky good game. So definitely hoping this one could be that game. Giants not looking too good. Giants are not looking too good. So, yeah, it'd be kind of a bummer if this game gets to be out of hand. Check out some scores from across the NFL right now. The Dolphins leading 7-0 over the Bills. The Vikings leading 7-3 over the Ravens. Jets have just scored. They lead 14-7 over the Browns. Gabriel, 3 for 9, 27 yards and a touchdown. Interesting. The Buccaneers leading 7-0 over the Patriots. Panthers leading 7-3 over the Saints. And the Jaguars 10, Texans nothing in that one. Streaming the Steelers later today. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I'll be here all day. I'm doing this thing all day. One of the last times I will do 4 streams in one day. I think whenever they stop doing I don't know, even next week, I think I might just do a 3 stream. Because typically I don't do well on Sunday night. Unless the Steelers play, then I do well on Sunday night. That's the only time. The Steelers games are the only Sunday night games I've done well. So next week, yeah, I can do the Washington, Miami, Pittsburgh, Cincy, and then that's after the 3 o'clock games are done. I'm done. I don't know what I'd do. I imagine the game, everyone's going to be covering Kansas City, Denver, so I probably won't cover that one. Baltimore, Cleveland. Yeah, is that really the game, though? Do I do another Arizona game? I don't know, but yes, I'll be back here tonight for sure. Cowboys. Are you a Cowboys fan too, Avery? Oh, jeez. So you're all about the Roll Tide. Now you're a Cowboys fan. Oh, my goodness. Avery. That is brutal, Avery. 1st and 10 here for the Bears at their own 28. Williams is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. That is Adunze. As Williams hands it off to Swift. Swift's at the 30. Brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. Well, good morning to you as well, Avery. For me, though, it's in the afternoon. 12:34 Central Time. Guess you've been staying up late, or you are on the West Coast. It's 10:34 in Cali, 9:34 in Alaska, 8:34 in Hawaii. I guess in theory you can be out there as well. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. Ball at the 31. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Sending a man in motion is Williams. Williams tosses to Swift. Swift cuts inside at the 35. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 43. Nice run there by Swift. Gain of about 11, 12 yards. Swift averaging 6 yards a carry. Just a little toss to Swift. Again, Swift doing a nice job cutting it inside. The play, I'm sure, was designed to go outside, but he saw the hole. Took that one cut, and it was full speed ahead. 1st and 10, ball at the 43. Williams is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. As Williams drops back. Heavy pressure. Oh, he makes Thibodeau look silly. Pump fakes, fires, caught at the 48. That's a gain of 5. Thibodeau did not look good on that one. Gain of 5. Very good play there by Williams. Reno, Nevada. Okay, that's the Pacific time. Pretty sure it's still Pacific time, right? That should be Pacific time. I mean, there's no way it's not. It's right by California. One would think so. All right, 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Ball at the 48. Williams under center. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Swift in the backfield. Williams hands it off to Swift up the middle, makes a guy miss, but then is tripped up after a yard. Swift showing some frustration there. Highlighting Kyle Monagai, who has been a great running back the last few weeks. 3rd and 4 for the Bears. They need to get to the other... Where are they going to mark it? I can't see the angle. They need to get to the 47 for a brand new set of downs. They're at their own 49. In the shotgun. Williams drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is incomplete. Throw a little bit behind Zacchaeus. And the Bears punting unit is coming onto the field. This Giants defense is able to hold them. Almost the end of the first quarter again, 7-0 Bears leading over the Giants. Again, folks, it is kind of snowing here. A little bit of snow that's been happening the entire game. Snow and windy. Gunnar Olszewski back to return. The former disgraced Steeler, as that's going to be booted over his head into the end zone for a touchback. Of course, my Giants friend has told me that Gunnar has been amazing for the Giants, but yeah, not a... Well, I'm happy that you guys seem to have some success with Gunnar. The Steelers, we hated him. Oh, we could not stand him. He was doing toe tappers on the kickoff and starting our drives at the 10. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Gunnar. Glad he's doing well with the Giants. Giants, Steelers, Bills, Chargers parlay. Interesting. Interesting there. Hopefully the Steelers can do well. Giants right now trailing. Bills, I think, were trailing as well. And I can't remember if the Chargers play. I think they play a little bit later, right? I don't know. I'll find out after this drive here, at least the commercial break here. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Dart is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart awaits the snap, gets the snap, play action, drops back, steps up, Dart, looking, fires, it is knocked away. Great play by the defender, number 26. Who was that? That was Wright. Couldn't tell you what his first name was. Definitely not Nick Wright. I mean, it could be Nick Wright, I guess. Plenty of Nick Wright, the first things first Chiefs super fan. 14-7 Jets against the Browns. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Seems like an interesting high-scoring game there. That's for the first quarter. Second and 10, ball at the 20. Dart in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Dart drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires down the right side. It is... Oh, what a catch! Darius Slayton with the catch of the day. And that is a brand new set of downs. What a catch. 31 yards. Slayton one-handing it. Oh, that was a great catch, folks. You're definitely going to have to see that one on Twitter or Instagram, wherever you get your, wherever you social media. That was a great catch. Facebook, I don't care. That was a great catch by Darius Slayton. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. The Bears leading 7-0 over the Giants. Giants in Bears territory at the 49. Chargers played. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Chargers. Wait a second. How does that make any sense? Giants, Steelers, Bills, Chargers parlay. I guess that's what confused me. I'm like, oh. So, Avery, I think you might lose that parlay if you're picking the Steelers and the Chargers to win on that parlay. I feel like you're probably not going to win. You should just take the cash out now. You're in big game Monday night. Well, again, they played tonight. That was ridiculous. That was a great catch. That was an amazing catch by Darius Slayton. Oh, man, that was fun. Finally, the Giants looking like they're ready to play. What in the world's going on with MLB and ESPN? I don't know. I'll have to look at all that stuff. All right, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. And that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say. So that is it. Let's go over some scores. We can do that. Let's see. The Dolphins leading the Bills 7-0. They're just now starting the second quarter. Most of these games in the second quarter already. Vikings leading the Ravens 7-3. Jets 14, Browns 7. Patriots, Buccaneers in the second quarter there. They're 7-7. Panthers leading 7-3 over the Saints. And the Jaguars leading 10-0 over the Texans. So yeah, most of these games just starting right now in the second quarter. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I got a long day ahead of me. I already been in this chair for about 4 hours now. Minus like mini in-between breaks there on the stream and the previous one. I think the last time I was here for 13, 14 hours, yeah, I was stiff. It was not fun. Guess I'll have a nice little break in between the 3 o'clock game and the 7 o'clock game. If the Niners-Seahawks game ends appropriately, it should be fine. Wake up, Barstool, her. I didn't even know Barstool had a show. Oh, wow. Barstool's kind of hit and miss. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Dart is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart takes the snap, play action, looking, fires down the right side. It's caught at the 20. He's at the 15, steps out of bounds around the 12. Throw was actually not that great, but Slayton was wide open, so it didn't have to be. And that's a big play just like that. The Giants are in the red zone. So 1st and 10, ball at the 11. Dart, play action, rolling to his left, fires. It's caught at the 10. He's at the 5, brought down at the 3. That is Bellinger with the catch. Gain of 8. Giants have 43 total yards in the first quarter. That was not good. -3 rushing yards. Again, they couldn't get anything going on the run. As it's now 2nd and 2, ball at the 3. Dart is by himself in the shotgun. Dart changing it up a little bit. Dart takes the snap, hands it off to Singletary up the middle, and he is stuffed. Maybe a yard. I don't know. I don't think he really did. They're going to give it to him if he did. So, yeah, 3rd and 2. They didn't give him anything. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Giants. Dart is in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. Tight ends in tight to the left. Sending a man in motion. Dart fakes the toss, takes it himself up the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, New York Giants. Jackson Dart with the 3-yard run. Really happy with himself. Geez, what the heck? And we are an extra point away from tying it up. This guy, Jackson, with the celebration. That's pretty crazy. Pending the extra points. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 7-7 is your score. Giants and the Bears tied up here in Chicago. Jackson Dart again with the 3-yard run right up the middle. Tying it up. Another commercial break. I guess we can check to see that the Dolphins are up 13-0 on the Bills. Already 80 yards. Geez, 2 touchdowns. Let's see here. Again, the Vikings up 10-3 on the Ravens. Jets up 14-7 on the Browns. Patriots and Buccaneers 7-7. Panthers leading 7-3 over the Saints. And then the Jaguars leading 10-0 over the Texans. Packers, of course, play on Monday. I know a lot of Packers fans here. A lot of Bears fans here as well. And the Lions play the Commies later this afternoon. But I will be covering Cardinals and Seattle. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We are closing in on 1,900 subscribers. That is pretty cool. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And, again, I know there's a lot of people out there covering this game, so definitely much appreciated. Definitely appreciate it. As I know there's a lot of competition. Let me actually look to see what is happening. Again, I know there's Chat Sports. Both Chat Sports, both teams have Bears have a Chat Sports. The Giants have a Chat Sports. So there it is. Bears Chat Sports, 4.2K watching. Actually unbelievable. Just another Chicago Bears. That's fair. Again, if they have a Bears channel. Giants have 2.4K. There's an illegal stream happening right now. There's 3K people watching it, and it's nothing but commercials. People are dumb. A lot of Bears channels. Geez, a lot of Bears channels. I didn't realize there'd be a lot of Bears channels. I figured there'd be more Giants channels. Interesting. Dang, the Bears are really passionate about their team. I respect it. I respect it. All right, we're back here in Chicago. 7-7 is your score. Again, Jackson Dart with the 3-yard rushing touchdown. Three tackles on the right side, or I shouldn't say tackles, 3 offensive linemen on the right side, and then the 2 on the left they pulled. So that was Pretty good play there, honestly. Pretty good play design. So we're just waiting for the kickoff here as got to get their commercial breaks in. Got to get their revenue. As here is the kickoff. And that's going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson Dart leading the NFL with 6 games with a rushing touchdown. Interesting stat there. 4 games with 50 yards on the ground, 5 rushing touchdown on designed runs. That leads the NFL for quarterbacks. So 1st and 10 here for the Bears. Ball at the 35. So 1st and 10 at the 35. Williams is under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion. Williams changing it up. Takes the snap. Play action. Drops back. Looking over the middle. Fires over the middle. It is caught at the 40. And he's still moving his feet against all these Giants as he's brought down at the 37. Roma Dunze with the nice catch. And that is a 1st down for the Bears already in New York territory. That was a gain of 27 yards. And just think about it, if there was a touchback a few years ago, 27-yard gain puts it at the 47. Oh my gosh, I need water. 1st and 10 at the 38. Williams under center. Williams, play action, moving to his left. Fires down the left side, and that is overthrown incomplete. Pardon me for a sec. Oh my gosh. That was crazy out of nowhere. Thought I wasn't going to be able to breathe and die on camera. That would be pretty cool. Overthrew Dunze, by the way. Dunze kind of was free in the end zone. And looks like Williams, just took a shot there at the end. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Williams in the shotgun, trips the left tight end in tight. Ball at the 38, sending a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle. Monagai can't find much. He finds a yard, but nothing more. Good defense there by the Giants. That is the one thing about calling like so many games. Yesterday I was talking for about 10 hours, maybe 10 hours plus on YouTube, and of course called the game earlier today. It definitely takes a toll on the throat. 3rd and 8, ball at the 37. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Williams looking to his right. Fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Moore. Unable to connect on that one. And this would be about a 54-yard attempt. But they're saying they're going to send out the punt team. And again, this is like... this is a... it's a windy day, it's a cold day, it's a snowy day. I'm not seeing too much on the snow anymore. There's the snap. Taylor just pooch kicks it pretty much. Fair catch signal made at the 11. So the Giants will take over at the 11. A lot of words there discussed by Gunnar Olszewski and another guy. 7-7 is your score. 11:23 left to go in the first half. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. In other games, what do we have here? We have the Dolphins leading 13-0 over the Bills. Vikings up 10-3 over the Ravens. Jets 14. Browns 7. Let's see here. Patriots, Buccaneers 7-7, Saints 10, Panthers 7, and the Jaguars up 7-0 over the Texans. Let's see here. First-year head coach for the Bears, and we already are seeing a more exciting team. If they gel, they will be a very good team. Yeah, no, I completely agree. The Bears, under Ben Johnson, a much better team for sure. Definitely shocking. I'm definitely one that was not high on the Bears. But let's see, though. Let's see how it goes the rest of the year. Windy City is showing its stuff. At least the wind isn't off the lake. Bears secondary is hurting. Thanks for your channel. Hey, of course. I told you I'd get a Bears game eventually there, Rob. So appreciate it, of course. First Bears game of the channel. And of course, the first Giants game of the channel. Again, the goal is to cover every single team at least once. The Panthers are the last team to not, they haven't been covered yet, so we'll get them in pretty soon. I don't know who they play next week. Knowing my luck, they'll be off. They're not off. Who do they play? Play the Falcons, but the Steelers play at 12, so I actually don't know when I'll be able to cover the Panthers. I will cover them at least once. Monday night, okay, there it is. It's going to happen for sure on Monday night. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We're closing in on 1,900 subs. Folks, if everyone here subs now, we'll definitely get at 1,900 subs. We are closing in. Entered the day at 1880. I think we're at 1890 now. So we are definitely moving in the right direction. Yesterday I had 91 subs. Like we had a great day yesterday. That was fun. That was really fun. Need more of those. Need more 90 sub days. That'd be great. That would be huge. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Giants, as they're going to be at their own 11. 11:23 left to go here in the second quarter. Dart is under center. 2 receivers left. Tracy Jones. Or no, Tracy in the backfield as Dart fires. It's caught at the 10 and brought down to the 14. I don't know why I said Tracy Jones. It's Tyrone Tracy Jr. That was dumb. But it is what it is. Getting a 3 on the play. Thanks for keeping me company while I work on my gaming setup in my spare bedroom. Heck yeah. Hey, thank you for keeping me company. I think it's more of a me thanking you guys. Without you guys, I'm just talking to nobody. 2nd and 7, ball at the 14. Hands it off up the middle. And he is brought down maybe a yard. Not too much there. Tracy Jr. on the carry, as he's now at -2 yards. So, yes, you have more yards than a NFL running back today, as really he's had no room to run. The Bears' defensive line all over it. Like how the Jets have had 2 offensive yards but have 14 points. I actually did not know that. That's a wow. 3rd and 6, ball at the 15. They need to get to the 21 for a brand new set of downs. Dart in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 to the right. Dart drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires, caught at the 30. And brought down at the 31-yard line. That is Darius Slayton with the 16-yard catch. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Giants. Dart had plenty of time. A 4-man rush did not get there. Throws it right over the linebacker. Great throw. Great catch. 1st down, Giants. Browns, yeah, they're losing to the Jets. I know it's pretty bad. Dart, play action, looking. Steps up, fires, caught at the 43, brought down immediately, but he will have the 1st down. 1st down, Giants. They're starting to move now. Back-to-back plays. 1st downs. So 1st and 10 for the Giants. Ball at the 42. As Dart is under center. Trips to the right to 1 receiver to left, sending a man in motion. Dart with the toss. This is Tracy Jr. Cuts inside. Nothing really doing there. Gets a yard. Actually going to give him 2, so he's back at 0. I guess that's always something. Getting back to even. 5 carries and nothing. Nothing for Tracy. 2nd and 8, ticking under 9 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. 7-7 is your score. Dart sending a man in motion. Dart, play action, rolling to his left. Steps up, fires, caught at the 44, brought down at the 43. That is Wandale Robinson. His second catch of the drive, second catch of the game. That is a first down for the Giants. And Dart looking really good so far. 10 for 11, 147. Looks really good. First and 10 at the 43. Dart is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart. Play action. Heavy pressure. And down he goes. That's a sack. And his helmet came off. Oh, and Dart. And there's a flag. A late flag. A late flag. Like everyone's going back to the huddle type flag. Oh, my goodness. What's your prediction for this pro game? Last night's Virginia game was fun to watch. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, like I said, you know, really, I mean, I hate to really say this almost for every game, but it really could go either way, Sammy. Appreciate it, though. Yeah, it was fun. Personal foul, roughing the passer again. That was a late flag. I mean, that was practically everyone was back in the huddle. Wow. I mean, he got crunched for sure. But that's going to be an automatic first down for the Giants. I was wrong earlier on my pick, so I don't know if I'm useful anymore anyway as far as being good. I actually picked the Falcons upset. And again, they had plenty of opportunities. They just didn't want it. First and 10 for the Giants. Ball at the 28. Dart is in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart hands it off. It's a flea flicker. Dumps it off to Bellinger. Bellinger hurdles a guy and is brought down at the 29. Just realized Dart was actually not in the shotgun there. He was actually under center, but it doesn't matter. It's a loss of one anyway. So a loss of one. That didn't really work out. The flea flicker. Usually that's a big play, gadget play, but unfortunately nothing doing. Oh, wow. Gunner was wide open. Oh, man. But again, the pressure was kind of all up in Dart's face. Second 11, ball at the 29. Dart in the shotgun. Receiver left, two receivers to the right. Sending a man in motion. Dart. Play action. Drops back. Moving to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. Don't worry about it. I got it. Well, thank you. Oh, man. Getting some help there from the wife. Appreciate it. Shout out DrDelay's wife. Third and 11. Ball at the 29. They need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs. You just got to get your mojo jack like Austin Powers. Yeah, I guess so. Third and 11 at the 29. And Dart is going to keep it on the RPOs at the 25, 20, 15. Cuts outside at the 10. The 5 still going. Brought down at the 4. There is a flag. A 26-yard run. This may come back. Now, again, if he crossed the first down after the hold, oh, wow. It's not going to be a first down. So it's going to be a spot foul. They're going to mark it off 10. Third and 3 coming up. Third and 3 coming up for the Giants. That is a killer. That was a nice run there, but it was just taken away. The penalty. 3rd and 3 for the Giants. They need to get to the 18. They're at the 21. Dart in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Dart takes the snap, hands it off to Singletary, bounces it outside, cutting inside, and is brought down at the 19. That's a gain of 2. And I guess they're going to go for it. So 4th and 1. They just need a yard. Showing the kicker going back to practice some more kicks, I guess. 4th and 1. Dart is under center. Receiver to left. Tight ends in tight. To the right. Dart takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Fires it to the end zone. It is incomplete. A turnover on downs. They go for it on 4th down. Unable to make the play. Bellinger had a great effort there. And the defender was fighting all the way. That is tough. Bears play games in Soldier Field, which was built in the 20s in honor of all the lives lost in World War I. Happy Veterans Day to my fellow vets. Nice. Happy Veterans Day. Yes. That's cool. I guess that makes sense. Soldier. I actually didn't know why they named it after Soldier Field. That would make sense, though. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so, I promise. Not going to have to pay me anything. There will be no money exchanged. Is it too windy to kick the field goal? Not really. Not really. They were just being aggressive. I don't know. I didn't agree with the call myself. Would have just taken the points. But that's just the way the NFL. We saw it a lot earlier in the Falcons-Colts game. A lot of 4th and 1s. And the Colts went for it and didn't get it. They left a lot of points on the board. So, yeah. No, that's just the way the NFL is now, sadly. Analytics has ruined the game. All right, across the NFL, the Dolphins leading the Bills 13-0. Vikings 10, Ravens 3, Jets 14, Browns 7, Buccaneers leading 10-7 over the Patriots, Saints leading 10-7 over the Panthers, Jaguars leading 17-3 over the Texans. The Jets do not have anything going for them. The Jets have 13 total yards, and they are winning. Now, Justin Fields just threw a pick, so that might not be holding. Actually, the Browns have just scored. So now it's going to be a tie game. Quality shipping containers. Why in the world is that even an ad for me? But yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And again, we're still in commercial break. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19. Williams is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Setting a man in motion, that is Komet. As Williams going to hand it off to Swift. Bouncing it outside, cuts inside at the 25. Is at the 30, the 35, 40. Puts his head down. And he's brought down at the 44. 44? Yep, 44. And that's a 25-yard run. And 3 Bears just blocked 4 Giants. Whenever that happens, that's good. Not gonna stop many people when you have that happening. 1st and 10 at the 44. Williams is under center. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Williams, play action. Steps up, moving to his right. He's going to take off. He's at the 45, the 50, sliding down. And Williams kind of trying to draw the flag there. Gain of 6 on the play. The Bears fans not happy about that one. I'd like to see the replay. I didn't think it was that bad live, but apparently it was based on how Bears fans are reacting. And they're showing it again. They react again. I want to see the replay. Why are we showing this play? Why in the world are we not showing the replay that everyone's reacting to? We're showing something that happened like an hour ago. 2nd and 4 at the 50. I guess we'll never see it. Williams drops back, looking over the middle, and there is a whistle and a false start. False starts for the Bears. That'll back them up 5. 2nd and 9 coming up for them. Are we going to see the replay? We are. Okay, so Williams slides. Oh, yeah, no, that's not a foul. He was trying to hop over him. Though, I don't know. I guess I could see where it may have been intentional. Maybe. 2nd and 9, ball at the 45 in the shotgun. Williams hands it off with the draw to Swift, and he's going to be brought down at the 49-yard line after a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bears. Apparently DJ Moore is shaken up. Ooh. So DJ Moore is still on the sideline. That's not good. 3rd and 5, ball at the 49. They need to get to the 44. Williams drops back, looking to his left, steps up, fires. It is caught. Oh, and he's crunched at the 48. Phillips with the big crunch. Gain of 3 makes it 4th and 2. And I have to wonder what the Bears will be doing again in the NFL today. You see teams go for it. A wobbly pass there. Handled well by Swift. And Swift again just taking a huge shot. Looks like they're going to go for it based on what I'm listening to. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Williams hands it off. This is Swift. Swift needs 2 yards. Trucks a guy. He's got the first down. What a run by Swift. It was just who wanted it more. And Swift did. Trucks a guy. Makes him look foolish. Runs into 2 Giants. Stiff arming. And again, a great run by Swift. As it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Giants 39 whenever we do return to action. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Why in the world is this popping up? Let's see here what's happening in the NFL right now. Let's refresh. It's a little bit behind. Dolphins up 16-0 over the Bills. Unbelievable. Vikings 10, Ravens 6. Browns and Jets 14-14. Buccaneers 10, Patriots 7. Saints leading 10-7 over the Panthers. And the Jaguars leading 17-3 over the Texans. That's what's happening across the NFL. Who won the Germany game? The Colts. The Colts did. Oh, man. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. So, again, if you just want to chat football, especially during commercial break, that is definitely a positive. I assure you, definitely a positive. Rocky Blyer. So we're at number 20. Nice. Appreciate you guys. Again, if everyone subs right now, I'll be over 1,900 subs. It would be pretty cool to accomplish that at the end of this stream. So, again, I do appreciate you guys hanging out for this one. Again, I know there's a lot of other people covering this game today. So, I totally appreciate I appreciate you guys scrolling all the way down to find me. A lot of chat sports, a lot of like, hey, you know, that was a great play there. By the way, you can donate to this part. You can donate to our Cash App. You know, it's like ridiculous. Again, I don't like chat sports. I'm anti-chat sports. Freaking bums. Freaking bums is what I say. On your way back to Central Texas. Well, drive safe. Drive safe. Sorry I didn't get to see you. And I didn't know you were stopping on by. So I guess the next time will probably be about Thanksgiving, if I had to guess. So, all right, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 39. Swift just ran over a guy. Again, that was just an amazing play on 4th and 2. That was just an amazing play on 4th and 2. So, 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 39. The doctor is in. Yeah, I guess I'm in. I'm in. Just trying to make it through, really. 1st and 10 at the 39. Williams is under center, receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams sending a man in motion. Williams, play action, rolling to his right. He's going to swing it out to Swift. He's at the 45, and that's a loss on the play. Dropped at the 42. Loss of 3. Is that Burns? Brian Burns on the tackle, yeah. TBH Bro, when I look up this game, you're at the top any day. Sports Better. Any day, Sports Better is going to see your channel first. No. That's because you're subbed. As far as like other people, you know, that aren't subbed, you have to really scroll all the way down. 2nd and 13, Williams drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 36, dropped immediately. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and manageable for the Bears, as I believe there is a timeout by the Giants. So, but yeah, appreciate it, Trisk. We'll try to figure something out next time you're down. Again, I do want to get you on here. You got to get behind the mic very soon. But appreciate it though, Sammy. Again, you know, that's why I push the subs, like, because that, like, when you sub to me, I get pushed up a little bit more on your feed. So that is how it works on that part. But yeah, if you're not subbed to me, you probably won't find me unless you scroll all the way down. Or I'm the only one doing the game, because again, my channel is kind of small. 3rd and 7. Williams hands it off up the middle. This is Swift, and Swift is brought down about 3 yards shy of the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 3. Timeout, Giants. So I don't know if they will settle for 3 or not. NFC North, the only team, the only division with everybody above 500 or above. The Bears this season against the NFC North 0-2. The rest of the NFL, they're 5-1, and for their final 8 games are against the NFC North. So it's going to be a tough stretch ahead for the Bears. Definitely a tough stretch ahead for the Bears. We'll see how they do. As it's 4th and 4. They're going to go for it. They're at the 33. They need to get to the 29. I mean, it is kind of a cold, windy day there. I don't know. Williams drops back, steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Swift just dropped it. And that is a turnover on downs. The Giants will take over at the 33. Williams wanted a call or something. He was talking to the referee. The Giants will have a chance to take a lead here. They have a minute 8 left to go. Throw was just right in and out of the hands of the Swift, of DeAndre Swift. Doing a good job, bro. Keep it going. I'm trying. I'm pretty tired right now, I'm not going to lie. But 9-ounce bag of Julio's tortilla chips are $2.67 at H-E-B, but with a $1 coupon, it's $1.67. They have new flavors: sea salt, chili y limon, and another. Interesting. Julio's is all right. Julio's are okay. The 9-ounce bag is better. I have a conspiracy theory, folks. My theory is that I don't like the party size bags because I feel like they put less seasoning in those. I could be crazy, but I feel like it tastes different. You know, I've tried it with the Julios. I've tried it with Doritos. So, yeah, whenever I see a Doritos like party or family size bag, I'm like, well, that's going to be a lesser quality Dorito. Am I crazy, or am I the only one that feels that way? Bears being the Bears. Oh, man, that's tough. Well, I mean, again, it's 7-7. It's a windy day. It's a cold day. But, yeah, it's definitely an interesting game for sure. All right, since we still have, I mean, yes, we have time here. I'll check over the scores. Bills, again, they're down 16-0 to the Dolphins. 2-minute warning there. And they're going to have to punt it. 4th and 13 at their own 28. The Vikings leading 10-6 over the Ravens. Jets leading 17-14 over the Browns. Buccaneers leading 10-7 over the Patriots. Patriots are at the Tampa Bay 1. The Saints lead 10-7 over the Panthers. And the Jaguars all over the Texans 20-3. That was a game that was... What the heck? Why in the world did it do that? Why did it do that? Hold on. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but we're just going to have to... I don't know why it did what it did, but we're just going to have to make a new tab. But anyway, yeah, I was actually thinking about Jaguars and the Texans. I'm glad I did not. I don't know why it did what it did. You are crazy. Nope. Chips are seasoned before they are bagged. Well, you know what? Tell that to me, because I don't buy it. What the heck? All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 33. Dart is in the shotgun. Dart drops back, looking, fires. It is caught. Pushed out of bounds at the 39. It's a gain of 6. And it's 2nd and 4 for the Giants. 1:03 left to go in the first half. Again, the Giants and the Bears tied up at 7 apiece. Giants trying to take the lead. 2nd and 4. Dart is in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Dart drops back, looking over the middle. Moving to his right, just chucks it up, and that is going to go out of bounds, incomplete. McLeod was in the area. Ray McLeod, the former Steeler. Became a 49er for a few years. Brandon Dart, defensive back. I don't know I'm assuming that's Jackson's dad. So shout out Brandon Dart, I guess. 3rd and 4, Dart is in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Dart drops back, looking to his left. Pump fakes. Moving to his right is Dart. Dart fires. It is caught at the 36. Ah, what a catch by Teo Johnson. What a throw by Jackson Dart to keep the drive alive. Wow, what a catch. They're going to mark him out at the 37. I don't know why they marked it at the 39. That is insane. Dart drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught by Teo Johnson at the 15. Brought down immediately. He will have the first down. The clock continuing to run, 34 seconds and counting. Dart, they're in the hurry up. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Dart takes the snap. Looking over the middle, fires. It is tipped over the air, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Johnson. 21 seconds left to go in the first half. Right now, the security team from Frito-Lay is surrounding your home and tapping your phones. Yep, probably. I am definitely being targeted by Big Chip for sure. I'm on that Ruffles Korean sweet chili right now. Okay, it's good to see you, Duke Nuke. Appreciate you for checking on in. I'm not really much of a chili guy, sweet chili flavor, you know. 2nd and 10, ball at the 14, Dart. Looking, moving to his left, fires to the end zone, intercept. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, it was intercepted, and then he just couldn't make the catch as Gunnar Olszewski knocked it away. Oh, that could have been a disaster for the Giants. Great play by Gunnar. Wow, that is sad. So 3rd and 10. Ball at the 14. Dart in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Dart drops back, looking to his right. Now over the middle, just chucks it to the end zone. It is almost intercepted again. And now there's 7 seconds. Bears players looking for a flag because, Gunnar was shoving the guy to the ground. HEB has a good version of that Korean sweet hot chili. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the chili or the hot chili or whatnot. All right, 32-yard attempt. This is Young Ho Koo. He's been bouncing around the NFL as of late. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle, and the Giants take the lead. They lead 10-7 with 3 seconds left to go in the first half. Big noon Saturday live from Wrigley Field, Michigan and Northwestern. Actually could be a decent game. Northwestern's not too terrible this year. So only 3 seconds. I imagine they will boot it out of the end zone, then they will take a knee. So it's like, what we should do is just, hey, look, are you going to take a knee on this? Yeah, okay. Let's just go to the half. Let's go to the half. How's Miami beating the Bills 16-0? I did tell my Virginia and Wake Forest viewers to watch out for that game. I picked the Bills. To win that one, but I said it'd be a close game because Miami plays Buffalo very well in Miami historically. So I'm like, that's going to be a close one. As here is the kickoff going to land, and that is actually going to be shy of the landing zone. So now Chicago's going to have the ball at the 40. And now Chicago went from not doing anything. You have to imagine they'll chuck it to the end zone because Williams has the arm to throw at 60 yards. Ooh. I thought it was 12:25, not 1:25. What are you talking? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, wow. They're going to take a knee. Wow, that's a little shocking. All right, well, that's the halftime score. 10-7. 10-7. Giants leading over the Bears. It's pouring rain in Miami. Ooh, that is tough. That is interesting. You would think that would benefit the Bills. Huh, interesting. Buffalo, angry faces across the board for Avery. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is halftime, so feel free to do whatever you like. I'm just going to chill here. Again, halftime, only 12 minutes. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So make sure, again, before you go, to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. As far as stats for this game, so we show some shipping containers. I hate why. Like, what are with these dang ads? Like, why do I need a shipping container? Why? What? I don't understand that. Ads by Google. You are stupid, Google. All right. Dart is 14 for 21, 199. Pretty efficient through the air, really. Williams, 10 for 18, 95 yards. Dart is leading the Giants in rushing, 2 carries, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Singletary, 3 for 2. Tyron Tracy, 5 for nothing. 5 no yards there. Stupid Tom move, not go for it. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't like the call. I think they should have chucked it up. You moving back to Pennsylvania, DrDelay? Unfortunately not. Honestly, like, yeah, I miss it, but I was up there. Someone in the Bill stream said they're pulling in Terry Rozier. Yeah, this guy. I don't know. I was up there a few years ago. This would have been the year. This would have been 2021, 2022. And that was a year I was kind of lost. I was lost in my personal life. So I went up there and I pretty much was like, look, if I find this place, like if I find it to be home, if I find Pennsylvania to be home, then I'm going to stay. I'm going to just, you know what? I'm going to quit my job in Texas and I'm going to move up there. I'll move in with my grandparents and I'll start over. And it just didn't feel like home anymore, sadly. So I just was like, yeah, I guess I'm not meant to be up here anymore. And then, I meant what that shipping container said. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, again, I'm going into a deep story here. But yeah, no, it just didn't feel like home anymore, sadly. It felt like a distant memory. It was very sad. I was very sad. I was actually devastated. I'm like, man, this isn't home anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. But hey, it all worked out for the best, down here. All right, so the Giants, Darius Slayton, 3 for 85. Teo Johnson, 6 for 71. Wan'Dale Robinson, 3 for 31. Bellinger, 1 for 8. And Singletary, 1 for 4. For the Bears, Roma Dunze, 4 for 66. Burden, 1 for 15. Swift, 4 for 8. Zacchaeus, 1 for 5. As far as total game stats, the Bears actually getting outgained by the Giants. Giants at 210 total yards, 174 for the Bears. First downs about the same, 10-9. Penalties, 4 penalties for the Giants for 15 yards. The Bears have 2 penalties for 20. Third down third down just, conversions. The Giants are 3 for 7. The Bears 1 for 6. On fourth down, the Giants 0 for 2. The Bears 1 for 3. And time of possession about the same. About the same there. Let's see here. I was trying to tell you. I guess so. I don't understand what that ad was. I don't like. I don't know. I don't like the ads. They tell me I'm fat, and I understand I'm fat. Like, I complain about it all the time. Like, man, I really need to get working out. I really need to start. I never do, but it's like, I don't want to see workout commercials. Yeah, it's all dumb. So it's just weird. Like, I feel, if I went in the settings, I'm like, I don't want to see none of this stuff, and I still see it, so I don't know. Anyway, what's happening across the NFL? The Dolphins leading 16-0 over the Bills at half. The Vikings leading 10-9 over the Ravens at the half. That would be, again, oh, please, Vikings, hold on, please. Jets leading 17-14 over the Browns. They are still in the second quarter. The Patriots leading 14-10 over the Buccaneers. The Saints leading 10-7 over the Panthers. And the Jaguars leading the Texans 20-10. Still in the second quarter there. That is pretty much it. Looking at fasting, ketosis is your friend. Oh, no, I actually did keto. I did keto for a month. And I went from 241 to 218. And I was pretty happy. And then I was done. I'm like, that's good enough for me. And I gained it all back. I gained every single pound back. So, it's not like I eat like crazy. I guess I'm just not, I don't hold it well. I don't hold the weight well. I did the calorie deficit. I was barely eating. Even today, even I don't eat breakfast. I don't really snack. I do drink soda, and I understand soda's a killer, but I don't think I drink too much to where it's going to be responsible for a lot of weight. So it is what it is. I have to work on it. I'm a former athlete. I should be able to get back into it. I've tried running now. It's like, oh my gosh, like I don't know how I did this for every day. But you know, in school, I mean, I played soccer, I played tennis. Me too, Dr. Lee. Either workout commercial or the weight loss injection commercials. Yeah, I won't do anything like that. I would actually work out or just watch what I eat. Run in the morning, 2 miles, and no, man, that's a lot. I don't know if I can do that. I should, though. I should be able to wake up. I need to wake up and, you know, run. That's what I should do. Don't eat after 7. Yeah, yesterday, I mean, I didn't eat all day, and then I ate at 9:30 because I was streaming here all day. I should, though. Intermittent fasting, 16. Yes, don't eat for 16, then eat in the 8-hour period. Yeah, I actually did that. I did it. It just doesn't really work. It doesn't really work for me. It is what it is. I might have problems. I should probably go to the doctor, but can't really do it. Cutting out soda helps a lot. Yeah, no, when I did it in the past, I cut out soda. It worked out very well. Very well. Remember the days where 2 laps was a warm-up? Yep. I do remember that. Doing around the whole soccer fields. Now it's like 2 laps is I'm done. I'm done after 2 steps. As soon as both heels are off the ground at the same time, I'm feeling it already. That's it. That's bad. This guy. I used to be able to run all the time. I had stamina for days. Now I have stamina of a chain smoker. I really do. It's bad. I guess another thing is eating for your blood type. See, I don't even know about that. I guess if that's a thing, well, geez, I might have. I do know this, not taking a shot, but my dad eats pretty healthy, and he's kind of a big guy, so it might just be genetics. It may be genetics. He exercises all the time. He doesn't drink soda as much as, I mean, I think he drinks more than he says. Like, for example, it'll be like May, and he'll make a big deal. Oh, you know, I haven't had a soda since February. And then it'll be, you know, next time we'll talk about it, it's like, you know, July. Oh, I haven't had a soda since April. I'm like, really? That's interesting, because when it was in May, you said you hadn't had one since February, but now it's July, and you hadn't had one since April. So did you go back in time and have the soda in April? I'm not kidding. This is one of the stuff he does. And he gets defensive every time. He says he doesn't say that, but we all know he says it. Used to run and then had a serious plantar fasciitis, I'm assuming, in my left foot, and ended up getting surgery and haven't ran since. I stick to long walks with my dog. Yeah, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Man. Yeah, I really should take care of myself. I really should. Pickleball lessons start in 2 weeks, 1 a day. Yeah, I should. Liar, Trisk. Now, Trisk, you know, you'd say this. We all know it. Trisk is my dad, by the way, if you don't know this, folks. The math ain't math. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he does this. But no, he does a really good job. He doesn't drink soda. He really doesn't. He really doesn't drink a lot. I find it funny almost every time. He changes it up. Buy, not drink. Yeah, no, whatever. No, you say drink. I haven't had a soda since so-and-so. And then you fast forward a few months, and then you move up the timeline. What up? How's it going, Pete Carroll? How's it going? Let's go Giants. Yeah, they're up 10-7. We're in halftime right now. Got about another 2 minutes, and then we'll be back into some action. It's a horrible pain, doctor. It feels like you're barefoot walking on glass. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That stinks. So, I mean, again, I should be more, I mean, I should take advantage of the fact that I don't have those issues. I mean, do I have pain? Yes. And I have some issues with my back, you know, my knees and all that, but that's more due to the weight. So I really should take advantage of the fact that I don't have issues, and I really should work. I should work on that. Drink soda on the weekends. I have yet to enjoy one this weekend. Well, I'm sure you will. And if you don't, that's okay. Use a cane to walk. I got you. George. Yeah, again, I gotta. I don't know. I need to take advantage. If I have the time, I need to do it. I can make the time. Yep. Again, just a few more minutes, probably about another minute, and then we'll be back into some action here. But yeah, no, that's what I need to do. I need to do that starting tomorrow. No caffeine for you anymore? Yeah, that's another thing. I guess drinking a lot more coffee lately, and I think that's not helping. I found myself a little bit dependent on it. That's something I used to. I would drink a coffee just for the taste. Now I drink it because I kind of need it. That's not good. I need to cut that out. Again, appreciate you, Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. He's a big Washington fan. 15-minute surgery, and I'm 100%. 7 years later. Nice. Caffeine is a good thing. Wouldn't say that. I definitely wish I wasn't drinking caffeine all the time. I wish I was, I don't know. Again, like I said, like my dad eats healthy, and he still has a gut, and he works out, and he is very active. But I know, I mean, that's not an excuse. I know I should be able to. I gotta work out. Get your cortisol levels checked with blood work. I guess I should. Yeah. I feel like I'm just big face, man. I gotta. I'll take care of myself. Don't worry. I'm going to be here for a long time, folks. I promise. We are working our way back to Chicago, where again the Giants lead 10-7. The Giants, of course, will receive the second half kickoff. Going to try a 72-hour fast with water, black coffee, and bone broth. New studies show daily caffeine is beneficial, just not in excess amounts. Yeah, actually, I tried I did a 48-hour fast. I'll tell you what. Felt pretty good. You just got to get through the day. Get through the first day, you're good after that. Felt pretty good. And then again, I thought I'd try it again. I just never did. But actually, it was very nice. I felt pretty clear, like the mind. It's crazy how it fixes your mind. I felt like I could, I don't know, because now I use my phone for everything now. It's ridiculous. There is the kickoff. Field at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35. Spinning forward at the 40. And he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That's a great return. Deonte Banks. I believe he was a first-round pick a few years ago. I have not eaten my chocolate chip cookie since Thursday. Gotta bake some tonight. Yeah, look at you. Enjoy those cookies. We have cookie dough. We just don't make. I need to make those, I guess. Of course, I'm talking about trying to eat healthier, and here I am talking about making cookies now. 1st and 10 at the 44. Dart is under center. Receiver to left. Receiver to the right. As Dart, play action. Dumps it off. And the throw is wildly high over Tracy. Incomplete. Interesting stuff there. I mean, Tracy was wide open. Dart couldn't hit him. Let's rock the yard. Yeah. That's the ketones helps the mental, better energy source than glucose. Yeah. I felt very clear after that, and then I just stopped. I wanted to do it once a week at least to reset, but nope, didn't do it. 2nd and 10 at the 44 is Dart. Hands it off to Tracy Jr. Crosses the 45. Brought down at the 49. That's a gain of 5. He's now finally in the yards department because he had been at 0 the whole game. Cookies on any diet. Yeah. Blame Trisk. 3rd and 5. Dart in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. They need to get to the other 46 for a brand new set of downs. Dart drops back, fires. It is caught at the 45. Steps out of bounds immediately. He will have the first down. That is Wandale Robinson with the catch. 37 yards on the day so far on 4 catches. Girl Scout cookies. Honestly, not all that great. I like the, I guess the chocolate mint one, but everything else, I'm like, I'm good. I don't really like them. Dart is under center. Play action. Dart drops back, looking, steps up, moving to his left as Dart pump fakes, and he's going to slide at the 40. As that's going to be a gain of about 5 for the Giants. And they are already in Chicago territory. Great return by, oh my goodness, Deontay Banks. Setting him up with nice field position. What's as important as the fast is how you break the fast. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. 2nd and 5. Dart is in the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart takes the snap, hands it off to Tracy, bounces it outside. He's at the 35, bounces it outside again at the 30. Still on his feet at the 25, brought down at the 24. A first down for the Giants. Tracy Jr. had 0 yards in the first half, already has 21 here. That is a lot there. Slide head first. No, there's no sliding head first. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Ball at the 24. In the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Dart takes the snap, and he keeps it up the middle. He's at the 20, the 15, bounces it outside of the 10, 5, touchdown, New York Giants. And Dart blows the kiss to the crowd, points at a Giants fan, and the Giants take a 2-score lead as they lead 16-7. Just a RPO right up the middle, just kept it. It may have even been a designed run, to be honest with you. I think it was. A 24-yard run. Dart looking good with his feet. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. And the Giants lead 17-7. 17-7, the Giants over the Bears. I mean, that was a pretty quick. I mean, that was less than 3 minutes. I don't even know what you're talking about there, Pete. Don't even know what you're talking about. All right, let's not do that. Let's go and refresh the scoreboard. See what's happening across the NFL. The Dolphins leading 16-0 over the Bills. The Vikings leading 10-9 over the Ravens. Ravens now at the Minnesota 27. Browns and Jets 17-17. Patriots leading 21-10 over the Buccaneers. The Saints leading 10-7 over the Panthers, and the Jaguars leading 20-10 over the Texans at the half. No defense, not on that drive. Not on that drive. But yeah, I mean the Giants kind of just made it look easy there. You can see the win probability. The Giants now with a 79.8% chance to win this one. Of course, again, plenty of time left. Plenty of time left. The Bears were the favorite. The Bears are 5-3. So, again, still plenty of time. But, yeah, the Bears need to get together on this drive, at least with a field goal. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. I call games, folks. Anyway. Let's see. In another tab, YouTube, reset your body in 5 days, Dr. Eric Berg, so you don't forget all the science. YouTube, reset your body in 5 days, Dr. Eric Berg, so you don't forget. Okay. Let me write that down. I usually don't look at my notes when I write stuff down, but hopefully I do this time. All right. Well, hopefully that works. Hopefully I remember. That's the key. remembering. All right, we're back here in Chicago again. The Giants leading 17-7. A 24-yard rushing touchdown, giving the Giants a 10-point lead. 7th rushing touchdown this season, tied for the most in the first 7 starts by a quarterback. It's tied Cam Newton in the Super Bowl era, of course. That is the kicker there, as the kicker kicks it off, fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and that is it as the Giants bring him down. That is Devin Duvernay with the return. Hopefully, I hope so as well. Game over. No, it's not game over. Turnovers, whenever they win, they have a positive turnover ratio. That's usually how it goes. Plus 16. Points off turnovers, 46. Whenever they lose, they have a minus, was that a 3 turnover differential? And only 7 points off turnover. So they need to get it together here. 1st and 10 at the 25. Williams is under center as he hands it off. This is Monagai up the middle. He's at the 30, but then driven backwards. Gain of 5 by Monagai. What a guy he is. Looks like the snow is kind of mist at this point. I don't really think it's snowing anymore. I think it's just flat out mist. 2nd and 5, ball at the 30. Williams is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Williams hands it off to Monagai. Monagai not going to get much as he's brought down after maybe a yard. Flanagan Fowler with the tackle. Monagai has been bottled up today. He's been popping off the last few weeks, but today only 3 yards a carry. So 3rd and 4. Ball at the 31. Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. No, bank it. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Williams drops back, looking over the middle, moving to his left now, breaking out of a sack. Williams taking off and running. He is going to get the first down. What a play by Caleb Williams. Oh, man, he just shrugged off his sack. And he took off and got 5. He only needed 4, so that's a brand new set of downs for the Bears. Good stuff there by Caleb Williams. Nothing really open down the field. Burns had it. Thibodeau couldn't make the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Ball at the 36. Williams, play action, drops back, moving to his left, fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Holland is in the area, not able to make the catch. Pass intended for DJ Moore, who has checked back into the game here in the second half. He has 4 targets, nothing doing. Nothing doing. So 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Still plenty of time left again. About 25 minutes left to go. And as far as game time. But the Bears need something here. In the shotgun. Trips left. 1 receiver to the right. Sending Komet in motion. Williams drops back. Looking. Fires. It is caught at the 40. Takes a shot at the 41. As Loveland is going to be whistled dead right there at the 41. Colston Loveland, his first catch. He was there. It's one of their top picks this year. I believe he was the first tight end taken off the board. It was kind of a shock to everybody. Everyone thought Warren was the surefire number 1 tight end off the board, but nope. The Bears took Loveland. Bears are doing Bears things. Yeah, that's not looking good right now. Williams in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. As Williams drops back, looking to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Zacchaeus. And it's going to be 4th down, and the Bears will have to punt. Wow, Zacchaeus just can make the catch. 2 hands on it. Just can't hold on to it. Williams kind of just rolling his eyes as the Bears will have to punt it away. As here's the snap, and here is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. And that is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants will take over at their own 20. Just love when my dad tells me at the last minute that we have a job today. There you go. Very sorry, Chris. I'm very sorry. Hopefully, it's a quick job. That's what we can hope for. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe. If everyone subscribes now, I'll be on over 1,900 subs. Would definitely be pretty cool. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can, as the chat is definitely a big part of the channel. All right, the Dolphins leading 16-0 over the Bills. Bills are at the Miami 5, 3rd and goal. The Ravens lead 12-10 over the Vikings. The Browns and Jets are tied at 17 apiece as they're just now starting the third quarter. The Patriots leading 21-10 over the Buccaneers. Saints leading 10-7 over the Panthers, and the Jaguars leading 20-10 over the Texans. And again, this is game 2 of a 4-game double or quadruple header, delay quadruple header here on the channel. So I did the game earlier this morning. That went all right, I would say. It says that's still going on. So what the heck? Yeah, it went all right, I would say. This one going okay. Not a bad game. So we're waiting for commercial break. Again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Again, I know there's a lot of people out there covering this game. Oh, man. One thing I don't like about me is I start water bottles and don't finish them. And it's like this one. I haven't drank out of it all day, but it's already halfway gone. Oh, man. Thanks for giving score updates. Much appreciated. Hey, no, it's what I do. When I can, I will try to give you score updates. I mean, it's a perfect thing to do during commercial break because, you know, I got to kill time. Definitely got to kill time. Because you guys would all leave if I went silent for like 2 minutes. As we are returning to coverage again, the Giants leading 17-7 over the Bears. 9 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. As Dart is in the pistol / shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart hands it off up the middle. This is Tracy Jr. And he doesn't really get too much as he's brought down after a gain of 3. Tracy now 24 yards on the ground. Again, he was at a point where he was at nothing. He entered the second half with 0 rushing yards. A little bit more effective here in the second half. Of course, Jackson Darts with 50 yards on the ground, so they haven't really missed it. Haven't really missed the running game from Tracy as Dart drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 29. Breaks a tackle at the 30. Pushed out of bounds across the 35-yard line. That is Wandale Robinson with the catch. That is a first down for the Giants. Man, what's in the Dolphins' water today? Hey, they came to play. And again, the Dolphins have actually had a lot of success against Buffalo in Miami historically. So that's why I'm like, that could be a closer game than most people would expect. I didn't think they would flat out win. As Dart rolling to his right, heavy pressure, floats it away. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted on the sideline. That would have been a bummer for the Giants. As it's 2nd and 10. But no, I was a coward and picked the Bills. But again, you never know. Still plenty of time there. Still plenty of time. I mean, that's... You never know how it can go. Still plenty of time here as well. Robinson, 9 catches, 46 yards last week. That is a, geez, he's definitely an underneath guy. Today, though, a little bit better. 5 catches, 52 yards. It's at 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. Dart takes a snap, looking to his right, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Wandale Robinson over the middle. Unable to hold on to it. Good coverage by Chicago. Stevenson doing the thumbs down. I guess everyone does the same emote. Whenever an emote comes popular, everyone does it. 3rd and 10 for the Giants. Ball at the 38. Dart is in the shotgun. Trips the right to one receiver to the left. Dart drops back, looking over the middle, swings it out. It's caught by Robinson. He's at the 40, the 45, extending. That is close. I don't know if he got there. It is now. He's going to be a yard short. It's going to be a yard short. And I wonder. I mean, again, based on how teams have treated 4th down today, it's pretty much 3rd down. And I feel like they're going to keep their offense on the field based on the reaction of the crowd. 4th and 1. They are going for it. Unbelievable. Dart is under center. Running back in the backfield, a little bit off center. Dart's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down. He's at the 50, the 45, sliding down at the 43. That was as easy as can be, as that's a first down for the Giants. Jackson Dart with the 10-yard run, and that was just... wow. I mean, that is as... wow. I mean, he made it look so easy. I don't really have much else to say, as it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Giants, as they're at the Chicago 43. Dart in the shotgun, drops back, play action, looking, dumps it off. It's caught by Singletary. He's at the 40, cuts inside, and brought down at the 35. That's a gain of 8. As it's 2nd and 2 for the Giants. Think the Steelers game is going to be a good one today? I hope so. I hope so. Kind of saving my energy a little bit. I mean, I've already used quite a bit of the voice, but yeah, no, I'm trying to go a little bit more tamer on the calls here, because it's a 4-stream day. As he hands it off up the middle, this is Singletary, and he's brought down around the 32-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Giants. The Giants kind of chewing the clock here, moving the ball. Bears defense kind of folding here. They're not looking all that great. As it's 1st and 10 for the Giants. Dart is in the shotgun. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right. Dart drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 28, brought down immediately, as that is a gain of 4. Darius Slayton on the catch. Slayton, 89 yards on 4 catches. Now 2nd and 6 for the Giants. Dart is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Dart is going to keep it on the RPO. He's got some blockers at the 25, the 20. Oh, he lost the ball, then recovered it again. Oh, the Bears have it. The Bears, he recovered it, then fumbled it again. And the Bears recover the fumble. The Giants were making it look really easy. And the Bears will take over. Interesting. I feel like he had it, then all of a sudden he just let go for no reason. Well, I don't know, they may look at it. We'll see if he was down, but right now it is Bears ball whenever we do return. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, appreciate you guys. for hanging out. Let's see here. We have Dolphins leading 16-0 over the Bills. I guess the Bills were denied because they were right there at 3rd and goal. The Ravens leading 19-10 over the Vikings. That was fun while that lasted. Browns and Jets 17-17. Patriots 21. Buccaneers 10. Saints, pardon me, leading 10-7 over the Panthers. And the Jaguars 20. Texans 10. Now make it 23-10 as the Jaguars just kicked a field goal. And again, a reminder, I'll be back on right after this game pretty much. If this game speeds up, hey, I'll get a little bit of a break. That'll be nice, but I doubt it. Cardinals, Seahawks. But I'm really banking on that long break. I should say an hour break in between Cardinals, Seahawks, and then Steelers, Chargers. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see if it actually works. Allen threw a pick in the end zone. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, again, any given Sunday, folks. Any given Sunday. I mean, it's still a 2-possession game. So it's still not over there. But, man, definitely a shocker for sure. I'm assuming they are not going to review it, or if they did, it's going to be with the Bears because they're not showing anything there. I could be wrong, though. Giants with an 83.8% chance. Again, they were driving. Making it look really easy. But then Dart coughs it up. We're back here in Chicago. 5:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Giants leading 17-7. The Bears will have it after the fumble. Looking to get something going. It's starting to snow again in Chicago as it's 1st and 10 at the 16. Williams is under center, sending a man in motion. Williams, play action, looking over the middle, dumps it off. It's caught at the 20. He's at the 25, spinning forward and gets tackled at the 26. That is a first down for the Bears. That was weird. Again, it's like, I don't know what happened with Dart there. Dart stayed down for a while after that. Just looked at that. 1st and 10 at the 26. Williams is under center, hands it off to Swift. Swift up the middle at the 30. He's at the 35, and he's got the first down, brought down at the 37. That's a gain of 11 and a brand new set of downs for the Bears. Vegas about to make a killing on the Bills-Dolphins game. They would make a killing, I'm sure. They definitely will, for sure. Again, historical matchups, folks. I'm not saying I based all my picks on it, but there's a reason that certain teams just can't seem to win there. I don't know why. But the more things change, the more things stay the same. 1st and 10 at the 37. Williams is under center, receiver to the right, tight end in tight. As Williams, play action. Steps up. Oh, makes a Giant look silly. Making some more Giants look silly. Now they bring him down and making him look silly. That's a sack. And there is a flag. Williams a little slow to get up. Again, he put the moves on Abdul Carter. Illegal contact on the Giants. Oh, that is a killer. And Williams is limping. He is hopping. Abdul Carter has yet to get a sack. I didn't even know that. So that would have been his first sack in the NFL. Deontay Banks. Don't really see the penalty there. All right, 1st and 10 at the 42. In the shotgun, trips left, tight end and tight to the right, sending a man in motion. Williams drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught at the 45. This is Burton at the 50. Still moving his feet. He doesn't want to go down, and that's a gain of 9. Nice catch there by Luther Burton. And they're showing a Highlight here, the Ravens leading 19-10. I still zoned out and forgot to make my picks this morning before the game started, so I picked on the last four. Oh, it happens. It happens. I totally understand, though. Yeah, I don't know how my picks are doing. I forgot who I picked. I know, again, I missed the first one this morning. 2nd and inches as Williams is under center, sending a man in motion. Williams. Play action. Drops back. Fires. It is caught at the 33. He's at the 30. Pushed out of bounds. That is a first down for the Bears. Just a play action. There was Loveland on the catch. A lot of time there. Good O-line. Giving him plenty of time on that one. So 1st and 10 for the Bears, ball at the Giants 29. And apparently there is an injured player. Injured Giants lineman Nunez Roches Sr., the injured Giant. So there's kind of a little bit of a delay here. I'm not too sure if we're going to commercial break. I don't think we are. Guess they're waiting for him to get off the field. So yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 39. Or 29, pardon me, 29-yard line. Loveland in motion. Williams under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Williams, play action, steps up, fires down the right side. It is incomplete. There's a flag. And I'm assuming it's going to be pass interference, which would be a spot foul. Pass interference. Man, yeah, that's a tough one. Banks just leaning into the receiver a little too much there. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 10. Banks has been the guilty party here on the drive twice. 2 penalties for him on the drive. 1st and goal at the 10. Williams is under... No, he's not. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams, high snap, handled well. Looking, fires. It is caught at the 6. That is Cole Kmet. That might be his first catch of the day. It is. First catch for 5 yards. So 2nd and goal coming up for the Bears. Looking to make this a 1-score game, a touchdown field goal. Either one will do the job. And the Giants were driving down the field. Then Dart coughs it up. Seemingly out of nowhere. So Williams is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight. Williams hands it off up the middle. This is Swift, and Swift is brought down at the 4. Gain of 2, and that is tackled by Thibodeau, or Thibodeau was in the area. And now it's 3rd and goal for the Bears. Again, you'd like to punch it in. You get this close. Would be very shocking if they didn't get it and went for it. That would be pretty interesting, to say the least. 3rd and goal at the 4. Williams in the shotgun. Williams takes the snap, looking, throws it to the end zone. That's going to be way out of bounds, incomplete. And now it's 4th and goal. 38 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to go ahead and kick the field goal, and that is the wise decision. That is definitely the wise decision. Trying the goal line fade here with the Dunze, that's just not really, that's not the play. And again, the throw was way out of bounds anyway. So this is Cairo Santos, 11 for 14 on the year. 22-yard attempt from the right hash. Snap the hold, the kick, it is up, it is good. 17-10 is your score with 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Allen basically has the same throwing yards as Tua. Bills coming back with 3 touchdowns in the fourth. Oh, geez. Gee, I think you'll take the G-men. Yeah, no, the Giants looking all right. They could be up by more, but Dart with the fumble. That was a killer for the Giants. We'll see if this will refresh. All right, let me refresh this. Okay, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. To make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Let's see what we have here. We have the Dolphins leading 16-0 over the Bills. The Ravens leading 19-10 over the Vikings. Browns and Jets 17-17. Patriots 21, Buccaneers 16. The Saints, pardon me, up 10-7 over the Panthers. The Jaguars 23, Texans 10. Of course, earlier today, the Colts over the Falcons on overtime, 31-25. I did cover that one. And then on Friday, the Broncos over the Raiders to move to 8-2. They won 10-7 over the Raiders. Nothing really a far gone conclusion. You could maybe say the Jaguars and the Texans, but still plenty of time in that one. I don't know why it backed up there, but yeah, 23-10 in that one. Just your wild prediction. Oh, I gotcha. I mean, you never know. It probably could happen. I mean, it is. I mean, it's pretty hard to shut out the Bills. I mean, they just scored right now, so there is that. They went for 2 and didn't get it. I guess that's understood. Bills are starting their comeback. Yeah, for sure. They just may pull it off. A Tubi original quarterback at USC. What in the world is this? Interesting. Okay. I can't wait for them to kick off. Giants are going to play, and then we go to commercial break again. That'll be fun. That's going to be my favorite part of the game. Next Sunday, again, the Commies and the Dolphins. I'll be doing that one as well. Probably won't do Sunday Night Football that week. Sunday Night Football really only does well for me if it's a Steelers game. And that's okay. It means I can relax next Sunday evening. Don't have to kill myself with 12 hours of streaming. 13 hours, really. Well, honestly, I'm going to be here, 14 hours. It starts at 8:30, ends at 10:30, pretty much. Again, I'll have that hour break, but yeah. As Santos kicks it off. That's going to go off of the pylon. That's going to be a touchback. So I wonder where they're going to start it. Bouncing it. Okay, so we're going to start at the 20. Geez, Again, they're highlighting Jackson Dart on the ground. He's done a great job on the ground. Of course, again, he coughed it up earlier, but for the most part, it's been pretty good with Dart running the ball. Commies, good way to describe why. Yeah, right, Washington. The Commies. 1st and 10 at the 20. Again, only 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So, again, we probably will see a play, and then that's it. So, 1st and 10. Dart. Looks like he's in the shotgun. No, he's not. He's under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Dart takes the snap. Play action. It's a screen to Robinson. Robinson cuts inside, makes the guy miss, and is hit hard after a gain of 4. And there's a flag. They're saying it may be pass interference on the Giants. Dable shaking his head. He doesn't like it. Referees, the Zebras, talking it over. As we all just await the call here. Here we go. Or maybe not. 2 fouls on the play. Ineligible for player downfield. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, offense number 88. That penalty is accepted. Half the distance. Replay first down. That's a killer. That'll back him up. Ray McLeod, the guilty party. As it's going to be 1st and 20 at the 10. This game has been okay, folks. It's been okay. Definitely hoping for more of an exciting one. Bears fans are getting loud, though. 1st and 20, trying to help out the Bears defense. Again, the Giants offense has had some success. In the pistol is Dart. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Dart hands it off up the middle. This is Tracy, as he is brought down at the 14, and now there's a penalty, another penalty. Why not? So this might be a defensive holding call, and that'll be an automatic first down. Holding defense number 5 yard, automatic first down. So that 1st and 20 now turns into a 1st and 10. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. Wow, what a game, folks. 17-10, Giants leading over the Bears. As that was kind of a brutal 3rd quarter, to be honest with you. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Live and learn, you know, kind of adapting how I pick the games from day to day. But maybe we're due for a great 4th quarter. That could be fun. All right, the Dolphins leading 16-6 over the Bills. Now, if the Dolphins are to score again, if they score and if they score again and tack on an extra point, they will be up by 17. That'll be a 3-score game. Ravens 19, Vikings 13, Browns, Jets 17-17, Patriots 21, Buccaneers 16, Saints 10, Panthers 7, Jaguars 23, Texans 10. So that'll be, again, there's really nothing that's a conclusion. You can, again, say the Jaguars game is probably a decided game. Everything else, I think it's still up for grabs. GOP Congress, we'll talk about shut down until January. Oh, I don't know much. I pay attention to politics, I guess. I'm not really going to talk about that here. Maybe one day, but that's in the future. Much in the future, really. Yeah. But no, I'm not gonna really address all that stuff. But it is interesting though. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really gonna. I'm not gonna say much there. Stay apolitical for now. But I'm sure people could probably figure it out if they really wanted to. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. As far as this game, again, the Giants have moved the ball well. Again, they're only up by 7. Again, they were driving earlier, and then they fumbled, of course, deep in Chicago territory. So, you could see this game as being a 2-score game. You really could. It could easily be that. Giants with 7 penalties. That's a killer. Bears with 3 penalties. Time of possession pretty much about the same. And it's really anyone's game. I can't really say anyone's going to win this one. Can't really say it. No problem. You should check out Valhalla. That's the baseball guy. VFT. I don't know who that is. And then Ian Carroll. Not familiar with them either. I'm not familiar with those guys. 1st and 10. Russell Wilson's at quarterback, and he hands it off to Singletary. He's at the 20 and brought down at the 24. What the heck was that all about? Is Dart hurt? Dart is out. Russell Wilson's at quarterback, 2nd and 5. Wilson rolling to his left, fires. It is caught at the 25, brought down at the 28. This is kind of a shocking development, as Wilson completed a pass. So that is interesting. It's 3rd and 1 for the Giants, as I can't believe it. You can come back from commercial break and Russell Wilson's quarterback. 3rd and 1. Again, there was that fumble, and again, he looked a little shaken up on that one. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Wilson sending a man in motion as it's going to be play action. Moving to his right, fires. It's caught by Singletary. Breaks a tackle, and he's got the first down. Good stop by Singletary. Still on his feet down the sideline. Oh, he's still going, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 35. What a catch and run. Singletary on the screen, breaking a tackle, and just kept going. A brand new set of downs for the Giants. Singletary, as soon as he catches it, has to just shove a guy to the ground. And then after that, just kept running straight down the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Giants. Ball at the 31. Wilson hands it off to Tracy. He's at the 25, the 20, and brought down around the 17-yard line. Dart is covering his face and is heading to the locker room. Hold on. He's being evaluated for a concussion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, again, that fumble. It looked really weird when they replayed it. 1st and 10 at the 18. Hands it off otherwise at the 15. The 10 still moving his feet. And that is a first down. Tracy Jr. moving the legs. And the Giants, it's going to have it 1st and goal at the 7. Wow. 8-man box, and the Giants said it doesn't matter. 1st and goal at the 7. Russell Wilson under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Wilson hands it off to Singletary, crossing the 5, brought down at the 1. A gain of 5. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, hey, the Giants are moving regardless of quarterback, and it's been mostly on the ground here. Again, there's that long screenplay, but Giants looking good right now. 2nd and goal at the 1. Wilson under center. He hands it off to Singletary, leading it. Oh, the Bears defense are all over that one. That's going to be a loss on the play. And it's 3rd and goal coming up for the Giants at the 2. Russ is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Russ, play action, looking to his left, now over the middle, steps up. He's going to take off and run. Oh, and he's just sandwiched the piles, pushing forward, and he's going to be brought down at the 1. He got absolutely clotheslined, but the pile just kept going. So it's going to be 4th and goal. They are going to kick the field goal. I mean, this would give you a 2-score lead. It's at the 1, though. That's a tough one. I guess I would kick it as well. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Giants. Oh, there's a late flag. This is a late flag. No, it's not a personal foul. Even if it's a 12, I mean, they're not going to do anything. 12 men, defense declined. Yeah. All right, well, the Giants are now up by 2 scores, 20-10 with 10:19 left to go. Crazy drive. Well, all of you. Oh, okay, it's a different guy. Is an ex-Green Beret and Ian deep dives what happened behind the scenes, kind of like Tucker Carlson without the shady past question motives. I got you. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want. I mean, like, yeah, everyone has their own opinions on it. I watch my people, but I'll have to look into them. Brees Hall. What did Brees Hall do? Well, I guess I can check it out. See what's happening across the nation. Dolphins, they're up 16-6 over the Bills. The Ravens leading 19-13 over the Vikings. Jets leading 24-17 over the Browns. Still plenty of time in that one. Still plenty of time really everywhere. Patriots leading 21-16 over the Buccaneers. Saints leading 17-7 over the Panthers. Jaguars leading 29-10 over the Texans. So really, again, that's the game that I would say is pretty much over. Pardon me, everyone else is still anyone's game, I think. Though the Bills are running out of time. They're at 7 minutes now, down by 10. Bears, they got to get something going on this drive. Yes, folks, Jackson Dart is not in the game, if you're wondering. So, interesting stuff there. Very interesting. And he's being ruled for a concussion. Hold on 1 second. What happened here? We're getting hit with back-to-back hold events. Oh, okay. Wow, we're getting a freeze warning over here. Interesting. Wow, we are getting a freeze warning. Geez, Anyway, appreciate you guys ringing out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. If everyone subscribes here, I'll be over 1,900 subs. Would be a pretty good milestone to cross at the end of this stream. Game over for the Bears. Oh, there's still plenty of time left. Fourth game leading by 10 points on the road. They're 0-3. Oh, jeez. Giants are used to this. Giants are used to being up by 10 points on the road this year. But they've lost every single time. Greg Olson trying to say they really should have accepted that penalty and went for it. I mean, you take the points, man. If you lose up 10 to go, you deserve to lose. Feel it at the 13. Is at the 20, the 25, the 30. It's at the 35. And that's where he's going to be brought down. And that's where the Bears will take over. 10-12 left to go here in the fourth quarter. I think the Bears haven't been too bad. They've shown some promise. All they need really is anything. They need a field goal. That's all they need to keep themselves in it. So 1st and 10 at the 36 in the shotgun. No, Williams is now going to move under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. That is Zacchaeus. As Williams fakes the throw, hands it off to Monagai. It's at the 40. And he's brought down at the 45. That's a gain of about 9. Good gain on first down. Showing a highlight here. Josh Allen just chucking it deep. Finds Coleman for a 35-yard touchdown. Again, the Dolphins leading 16-6. Still plenty of time, though. Well, 7 minutes to go in that one. We'll see how that one finishes up. As it's 2nd and 1, ball at the 45. And the shotgun is Williams. Williams drops back, looking over the middle. Heavy pressure, trying to get away, fires. It is incomplete. Oh, man, Williams. Under duress, they're able to step up and at least get it out of there. I mean, that could have been a disaster for the Bears. Oh, my voice almost gave out on that. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Bears at the 45. 9:36 left to go, and yet, pardon me, and this one is given out anyway. Williams under center, hands it off to Swift. Swift bouncing it outside, and he can't go anywhere. It's a loss on the play. And now it's going to be 4th and 3 coming up for the Bears. This will be interesting. So 4th and 3 for the Bears. I don't know if they're going to leave their offense on the field or not. They're going to go for it. 4th and 3 at the 43. They need to get to the 46 for a brand new set of downs. Williams in the shotgun. Sending Swift in motion. Williams drops back, looking over the middle, steps up. Williams dancing around the pocket. Heavy dress moving to his left as Williams fires. It is incomplete. And the Giants defense makes a stop. Now that is a huge missed opportunity there for the Bears. And the Giants will take over at the Chicago 43. A touchdown pretty much puts it away. That is a killer for the Bears. All right, let's see what else is happening. Oh, wow. The Dolphins may have just won it in Miami. They're now up by 17, 23-6 over the Bills. The Ravens up 27-13 over the Vikings. Jets 24, Browns 17. Patriots up 21-16 over the Bucks. Saints 17, Panthers 7. That would be a huge missed opportunity for the Panthers to go to 6-4. Keep themselves in the playoff race. I mean, 5-5 still they're there, but they need all the wins they can get. And again, the Jaguars leading 29-10 over the Texans. So, yeah, this game, again, if the Giants are able to score 7 here, game over now. I can't say it not until it's over. No, I can't really say until it's over, but, again, if the Giants still kick a field goal, if the Bears hold them to 3 here, I mean, it's still only a 2-score game. If the Giants make it a 3-score game, then I'll hop on that. Yeah, it's probably over, It's probably over, movement there. Man. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I guess this would have been the game to do, after all. I don't know. It is what it is. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, I'm going live very soon, right after this game. Got another game happening as the Cardinals and the Seahawks happening right after this. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone subscribes, we'll hit over 1,900 subs, folks. So, again, much appreciated. What in the world? I don't know what am I reading. But yeah. Wilson going to get a W under his belt. Well, it wouldn't count for him. It would be more of a Dart win because it always goes with the starter. But yeah, I mean, that would be good for him to hold on to the W. Would be good for him for sure. So 1st and 10 here at the 43. Wilson is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Wilson hands it off. This is Tracy. He's at the 40, brought down around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. No excuses for the Bears to losing to the 2-win Giants. I mean, any given Sunday, that's how I say it. I was feeling upsets today. I picked the Falcons to win over the Colts. That didn't happen, but it was close. I was so close picking the Dolphins over the Bills, man, just because of history. I'm like, no, but I think it'll be a close game. Well, the Dolphins going to win. I was a coward. 2nd and 5, ball at the 38. Russ is in the shotgun. That's going to be a false start on the Giants. And I actually did pick the Giants to win over the Bears in this one. Pick the upset in this one. Picking the Cardinals over the Seahawks. There's just some upsets I'm feeling today. Again, the Falcons game should have went that way. It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, that backs them up 5. So 2nd and 10 ball at the 43, the original line of scrimmage. I'm sure Eddie. Oh yeah, Eddie's gonna be really happy if they hold on. In the pistol is Wilson. Wilson takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. This is Tracy Jr. Tracy Jr. is slung down for just a yard gain. There's another flag. Colts win by 6. The line was 5.5. Tough. Holding. Offense. Oh, wow. And just like that, the Giants are now in their own territory. So now they're moving backwards. And that is something you can't have. And you need points here. You get the ball. You get the ball on the Chicago side. You got to get some points. 9 penalties for the Giants. So 2nd and 20 for the Giants. As they are at their own 47. Russ is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. Russ takes the snap, hands it off. This is Tracy Jr. He's at the 50, and he's pushed out of bounds. Stopping the clock temporarily. And the clock should start whenever the ball is set. Now it's 3rd and 15. Again, if you're Tracy, you should try to get down in bounds. If I choose a spread, I usually go custom 2.5. It's the standard there. Yeah, like the home field advantage. 3rd and 15 for the Giants. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Russ hands it off to Tracy Jr. He's at the 45, the 40, brought down at the 39. That is a gain of 9. Wait, Russ is in? No, they won't bench Dart. They're never going to bench Dart. He's injured. Dart, yeah, concussion protocol. Concussion protocol. They would not bench Dart. All right, 4th and 7. They have the offense on the field. Russ is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. And they're just going to go ahead and take the delay of game. All right. Well, yeah, the Giants going to punt it away. What's happening in the Patriots game? They were up last time. Well, no, they were up 21-16. Still are up 21-16. The Patriots are driving. They're at the Tampa Bay 8. Saints leading 17-7 over the Panthers. Jaguars 29. Texans 10. Jets 27. Browns 17. Ravens 27. Vikings 13. Dolphins 23. Bills 6. So that is the scoring update across the NFL as Gillen is ready to punt things away. There's the snap, and here is the punt. And that is a fair catch signal at the 9. And that's where the Bears will start their drive. No, you're good, Jacob. Yeah, just know that they're not, like, at any point. Yeah, if you see Russ in this year, it's because Dart is hurt. They're not going to bench Dart. They wouldn't bench a rookie quarterback. They wouldn't bench a rookie quarterback like a first-round pick. They're going to let him play through the ups and downs. You picked the Pats. Nice. So far, every single game has been upset today. Upset Central. I guess so, huh? Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, I guess that is true. And I picked a few upsets. I didn't pick all of them. I'm really kicking myself about the Bills-Dolphins one. That is one I was like, man, history is telling me pick the Dolphins, and I was a coward. 1st and 10 at the 9. In the shotgun is Williams, sending a man in motion. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams drops back, looking to his left, steps up. He's taking off. He's at the 10 and lowering the shoulder at the 15. Williams not sliding. He's diving. I definitely can respect that. As now we're ticking under 6 minutes and counting. The Bears, again, they got to hurry up. Williams in the shotgun, trips left to one to the right. Williams drops back, looking to his left, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 20. He's at the 25. Loveland spun around and tackled at the 27. There's a flag. This made an easy 150. My dad's paying me extra because it's Sunday. Nice. There we go. Heck yeah. This season's an upset central. Fair enough. I can buy that. New York Jets have a punt and a kick return for a touchdown. Yeah, I heard. I heard they had like 3 yards and they were up 14-7. And of course, again, it's been a while. So we do have a flag again. We're awaiting the call. No foul. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears. All it did was give the Bears a free timeout. You are 100% on the Bills. How they are actively losing, I have no idea. History, man. I'm telling the Dolphins usually do well at home against the Bills and the Patriots. Don't ask why. It's what history says. 1st and 10 at the 26. Williams drops back. Heavy pressure, fires it out of bounds. Incomplete. Heavy pressure there. So 2nd and 10. 5:35 left on the clock. Hello there, football fans. What a huge upset thus far. Yep. Find solace in player props versus game outcomes. Okay. Well, hey, everyone does their own thing for sure. Panthers going to lose to the Saints after they beat my Packers. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, division game. Division game. But yeah, that is pretty shocking. 2nd and 10 at the 26. Williams drops back, looking, fires down the right side. He's got a guy. Oh, he just overthrew a Dunze. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd and 10. Oh, that's a killer. He'd like to have this one back. Dunze breaking free. Just a corner route. He had him beat. Throw was just a little bit too long off the fingertips. So 3rd and 10, ball at the 26. In the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Williams drops back, spinning around. Oh, man, Burns just got clocked. Williams fires over the middle. Oh, what a catch at the 45. Loveland dropped immediately. Of course, that is a 1st down. Burns got wrecked on the pass rush. I just had to point that out. There's an injured Giant. They'd have the Dolphins upsetting nice. Yeah, I know, man. I wish I committed. I'm a coward. That's the 2nd time I've just this season are like, man, I feel like it's gonna happen. But I back out at the last second. I'm a chicken. Like Niners or Rams soon, that game is for sure gonna be the last play division games. Or for sure going to the last. Oh yeah, last play, yeah. Probably that should be a good one. Should be. Oh, yeah, that was a nice catch. A nice throw, too. Again, an injured Giant here. 5:12 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, Giants leading 20-10, but the Bears are driving. As you can see, they're at the 46. The only game on my parlay that's actively winning is the Ravens. Everything else is womp-womp. Jeez. And we can confirm Dart has been ruled out. Dart is not coming back. So again, an injury timeout. So give me a sec here as I go across the scores. The Dolphins leading 23-6. Ravens leading 27-13 over the Vikings. Jets over the Browns 27-17. Buccaneers, they're trailing the Patriots 21-16. Saints over the Panthers 17-7. Jaguars, Texans. Well, I feel like Jaguars. That was pretty obvious there. Over the Texans 29-18. 1st and 10, ball at the 46. I guess the Texans have done well against the Jaguars historically as well. As Williams drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is. Oh, Zacchaeus dropped another one. Zacchaeus 3 drops. And looks like there's going to be a flag against the Giants anyway. Illegal contact, man. That's the most ticky-tackiest of all the penalties. That penalty needs to go away. Or it shouldn't be a first down. I mean, whenever you do stuff like that, I guess you should be. I don't know what he was doing. Trying to run over a Dunze like 10 yards down the field. I guess that one is fair, but like, what the heck? So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Ball at the 49 of New York. Sending a man in motion. Williams drops back. Steps up. Heavy pressure. Spinning away is Williams. Oh, what magic! Fires. It is incomplete. Williams doing a good job trying to keep the play alive. However, again, he is taking a while back there. That is a negative. Hopefully I do better at the pick'ems next year. Don't think I'll catch up to you this year. Well, I wish you the best, but I am pretty good. I know ball. I do know ball. Definitely going to take some hits this week, though. Definitely taking some hits this week. 2nd and 10, ball at the 49. Williams drops back. Steps up. Fires. It is caught at the 32, sliding down at the 31. That is Roma Dunze with the catch. Ticking under 440 and counting. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. 2 left, 2 to the right. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. Williams drops back. Moving to his left is Williams. He's going to take off run. He's at the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Hit at the 1. What a run by Williams. 29 yards. Marking him down at the 2. Man, that came out of nowhere. As it's 1st and goal at the 2, Williams in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams drops back, looking over the middle, fires, caught, touchdown! Chicago Bears, and it's a 1-score game, folks. Roma Dunze wide open. And it's 20-16. Of course, we're pending the extra points. Well, if you're a Giants fan, you're probably a little bit worried. Just saying. Pending extra point here from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 20-17 is your score. 3:56 left to go in this one. Still not over. Still not over. Gonna go and check on the scores from across the NFL. The Dolphins are up 23-13 with 3:36 left to go. The Bills will have it. The Dolphins have it. So, yeah, I mean, the Dolphins are going to win that game. Ravens 27, Vikings 13, Jets 27, Browns 20, Patriots 21, Buccaneers 16. Buccaneers with the ball at the New England 27. 2 minutes to go. The Jaguars 29, Texans 18. Final score, Saints 17, Panthers 7, and the Colts 31, Falcons 25. Oh, man, you're picking the Bears trying to jinx them. Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. It's not a bad strategy at all. Comeback Caleb in the house. Hey, he may do it. Will the Bears get the ball back is the question. Dunze with a nice game today. 6 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. So can the Giants hold on to the ball for 3 minutes and 56 seconds? I guess we'll find out as there's the kickoff. And that is going to be fielded in the end zone for a touchback. Well, they're showing off the Bears blocked field goal against the Raiders. Bears kicking a game winner against Washington, 25-24. Then the Bears defeating Cincinnati 47-42 last week. Wilson 3 and out. We'll see. That would be pretty devastating for the Giants, as it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Giants. Ball at the 35. In the pistol, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Wilson gets the snap, rolling to his right. Wilson pump fakes. He's moving, and he's going to slide in bounds. A very veteran move there. Not able to get much, but he keeps the clock moving. So good stuff there by Russ to slide in bounds. Again, if you throw it and it's just incomplete, it's like, okay, you're looking pretty bad here. At least you keep the clock moving. All right, 2nd and 11. Ball at the 30. Well, 2nd and 12, I guess. Ball at the 33. Wilson is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Wilson hands it off to Tracy up the middle. He crosses the 35. He's brought down at the 37. That's a gain of 4, and the Bears are going to take their first timeout. Looks like I'm not going to start the Cardinal stream in time, Cardinal and Seahawks. That one starts in 10 minutes. This one's not going to be over in 10 minutes. It's all good. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like and subscribe to the channel before you go today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Growing this small channel. A channel on the rise. All right, 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Ball at the 38. They need to get to the 45 for a brand new set of downs. Wilson is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Wilson drops back. Heavy pressure. Wilson is sacked. They brought the blitz. Oh, my goodness. It was so obvious they were going to blitz there. You think something quick underneath. Nothing. And nothing doing for the Giants. They brought 7 people. The Bears brought 7 people. That means there should be single coverage. That is amazing. And the Bears are going to have the ball back with about 3 minutes to, a little less than 3 minutes to go. The Giants are going to punt it. That is pretty insane there. Giants will have to punt away again. The Bears call a timeout there. 3:01 left to go. Jamie Gillen, the punter. I want to say the wind is in his face. It's been kind of swirling around the whole day, so I don't really know. There's the snap. And here is the punt. Oh, and he shanked it. And that is going to be out around the 47. Oh, my goodness. A punt of 26 yards. Oh, jeez. Well, the Morans at Kias at Senate and Dunze and Love in the backbreaker. Oh, yeah. That is killer. Hey, you get another drive, though. Just shanked it. So the Bears will have it at their own 47, 2:53 left to go in this one. The Giants have been outscored 108-68 in the fourth quarter this season. And they are being outscored today by 4. Will that add on to the total is the question. 1st and 10 at the 47. I don't know what's going on here, but referees are in the way, not actually starting the game. Insane. I never really noticed how annoying referees are until I really started doing this. 1st and 10 at the 47. Williams is under center. Williams hands the ball off. This is Swift. He's at the 50, cuts inside, and is brought down around the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Just throwing this game away, but it's the Giants, so I'm not surprised. Yep, Giants going to lose. They are trending that way, but they still have the lead, folks. Keep that in mind. They still have the lead. 2nd and 3. Looks like they gave him 7 there. Ball at the 46. Williams is under center. Receiver to the right, tight end's in tight. As Williams drops back, play action, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 30. Leaning forward at the 25. Burton won't go down. Inside the 20, the Bears will have 1st and 10 at the 19 as we have hit the 2-minute warning. Wow. The Giants are on their heels. It ain't over till it's over. Yep. No, I agree. I completely agree. I definitely approve that message. But right now, it's not looking good for the Giants. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Let's see here. The Dolphins leading 30-13 over the Bills. The Ravens leading 27-19 over the Vikings. Jets 27, Browns 20. Patriots 28, Buccaneers 16. Jaguars leading 29-24. Texans coming back. Wow, that would be kind of a shock. The Saints 17, Panthers 7. That is final. And, of course, the Colts over the Falcons earlier today. 31-25. And again, I'll be doing another game, doing my 3rd game after this one. Ugh. And then, of course, ending it off with Steelers. Sunday Night Football, Steelers, Chargers. That'll be pretty fun. Definitely the most enjoyable games that I do on the channel are the Steelers games, of course. Even if the game wasn't good, I'm still in it because it's my team. Bears-Packers game should be pretty good this year. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We shall see. And it's over. Would be a Dart W, but now it'll be a Russ out. Yeah. Well, even so, it's going to go down as a Dart loss. That's how it actually works. It doesn't work like a relief pitcher in baseball. It just goes to the starter. I didn't know that. But until I kind of just looked it up. Because, actually, I knew that after 2019, the Steelers, like Ben Roethlisberger went out in 2019 against the Seahawks. They were up when he knocked out of the game. Of course, knocked out for the season. And then we ended up losing that game. So I'm thinking, oh, well, the loss is going to go against Mason Rudolph. Nope, went against Ben. So I'm like, oh. So it just goes against the starter. Interesting. So, yeah, no, Dart is going to be tacked with the win or loss anyway. Go Steelers. Oh, yeah, ready for it. New York fans will blame Russ. Yeah, probably. Even though Russ hasn't played bad. I don't think he's played bad at all since coming in. But they will definitely blame Russ. So I feel bad for him. All right, 1st and 10 as the Bears have it at the Giant 19. Williams under center, tight ends in tight, receiver to the left. Williams hands it off to Swift up the middle. Leaning forward is Swift as he's brought down at the 18 after a gain of a yard. Guy from the Falcon game. Lost all my money and I'm at my last dollar. Do you think the Bears will win? This is my last shot. Oh, gosh. Don't trust me. No, don't do that. Don't trust me. As it's 2nd and again, there was a timeout there by the Giants. as my freaking battery. Xbox went out. Think they got it? Yeah, I mean, they probably do, but I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not going to be the reason. Like, let's just say they don't. I don't want to be the reason you lose money. I'm glad to be the reason you win money, though. I don't want to be a bad guy. 2nd and 8 ball at the 17. Williams sending a man in motion as he rolls to his left on the play action. He's taken off and running. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Chicago Bears. And the Bears have taken the lead late in this one with a 17-yard run with 1:47 left to go in this one. Now, did they score too fast is the question. I guess we'll find out. Of course, the Bears will most likely just kick the extra point to force the Giants to, hey, you need to score a touchdown to win. The extra point from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Bears have scored 14 points unanswered in the fourth quarter to lead 24-20. Sorry, Eddie. Yeah. Again, there's still some time left, folks. Hate to be that guy, but, I'm going to be that guy. There's still plenty of time. Maybe we let Russ cook here, folks. Maybe Russ cooks. You get to see vintage Russ. Russ getting booed out of existence after this. Yeah, I wouldn't put it on Russ. I definitely won't. I know other people will for sure. I mean, the play calling was kind of conservative. That's not on Russ. Definitely not. But we'll see. We'll see again. We got plenty of time left. Abel looking down in despair. And, of course, they're bringing up this thing from earlier whenever it was 4th and 1. They kicked a field goal. There was 12 men on the field. Would have made it 4th and inches or, 4th and a half a yard. I completely disagree with what Greg Olson is saying. I mean, if they didn't go for it on 4th and 1, then you're not going to go for it on 4th and a half yard. He's saying they should have went for it. No. It was the right call. They, again, just played conservative as that's going to be fielded in the end zone for a touchback. All right, well, this is a situation. The Giants will have the ball at the 35-yard line. They have 1:47 left to go. They have 2 timeouts. So can Russ lead the Giants 65 yards in 1:47? I guess we'll find out. My other game has just started, so that's fine. It means I get to rest a little bit, or a little bit less game, I guess, as Wilson is in the shotgun. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right, sending a man in motion. Wilson drops back, steps up, pump fakes, looking to his left, fires it out of bounds, incomplete. And now it's 2nd and 10 for the Giants. Jameis Winston and Wilson praying on the sideline before the drive. Hey, well, we see some magic here, some goodwill from someone above as Wilson drops back. Moving to his right is Wilson. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 40. Cuts inside at the 45. What a move by Russ. And that is a first down for the Giants. Gain of 11. Plenty of time, 1:22 left to go. So Wilson is in the shotgun. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. Wilson drops back. Heavy pressure, Russ. Russ just tosses it to the side, and it's caught. He gets nothing. I think I said wuss. It is what it is. As it's 2nd and 10. Russ and Wilson. Yeah, that's where I got it from. So 2nd and 10 here. Clock still moving. Wilson in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Russ drops back. Heavy pressure yet again. Russ, pump fake, fires it into the turf, incomplete. And now it's 3rd and 10. Again, it's interesting. The Bears are clearly, obviously, blitzing. They're showing 6, 7 people blitzing him, and they have nothing underneath for him. So I think, they're setting up Russ to fail. Like, why? You got to get rid of it quickly, and everyone's just down the field. Everyone's down the field. Like, you gotta have something short. Now it's 3rd and 10 at the 46. The Giants have 2 timeouts still. You can still use the middle of the field. Russ drops back, only blitzing 4. Fires. It is incomplete as Robinson flat out dropped it. And now it's 4th and 10. Russ game-winning drive. Robinson just forgot he played receiver there, I guess. I'm not too sure, but that was right there. It's a long game, yeah. 4th and 10. This is the ball game, folks. This is the ball game. Russ in the shotgun. They need 10 yards. They're showing 7 blitzing. They're blitzing all 7. Russ, it's hit up in the air. It's incomplete. and the Bears are going to win. The Bears are going to win. I was not pulling for anybody here. However, I find it absolutely insane that the Bears showed 7 multiple times, and they had no receivers running underneath to get something off quickly for Russ. That is insane. That is actually amazing. This coach is changing the culture for Chicago. Oh, yeah, no. Bears look good. And the Bears are going to be 6 and 3. As, again, I won't leave this until, of course, this game is officially over. But, yeah, no, I can't believe that. That is horrible play calling. Again, you see a 7-man front. You put something underneath. You give Russ a chance. As there's the knee. And that's going to do it. The Bears are going to defeat the Giants. They came back and won. The Bears moved to 6 and 3. The Giants will fall to 2 and 8. That is amazing. Well, folks, that's going to do it. I got to go to another game. So I will catch you guys there if you guys want some more action. Going to take a mini break, but yeah, I'll be back real soon. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So much appreciated. I will catch you in the next one. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Again, subscribe. If everyone subscribes, I get to 1,900 subs. So definitely subscribe to the channel, folks. Peace.